Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the one and the only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Often imitated, never ever motherfucking duplicated. That's just how we do around here. Big steppers out here. You already know what it is. Welcome aboard our pirate ship. It's your boy, Rumboyz Robbie, your host, founder, CEO of the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. For the evening, for every damn evening here on the channel. Um, we're gonna go ahead get into bringing up the cast and crew, but before we do all that, before we do all that, I'm sorry, making up words over here. Be forced. Uh, before we do all of that, I need to let you know this very show, Friday Nights, brought to you by MonkeyKnifeFight.com, your daily fantasy prop how can we say service? Okay, your service. All right. Head on over to monkeyknifefight.com for all your daily fantasy prop needs. Get cash together with us. If you've been following the Rumboyz throughout the whole season so far, you know that we're killing it more or less. Touchdown dance. You catch my Monkey Knife Fight articles on Dr. Roto. Get on over there, and when you do, utilize promo code Rumboyz. All right. When you utilize promo code Rumboyz, I'm gonna match you all the way up to your very first deposit on $100. Right, all the way up to $100. If you want to play with 20, play with 20. I'll match you on that. You want to play with 50, I'll match you on the 50. But to get the full value, you throw down a hundo. I'll match you on that hundo, and you already know we're gonna get to the dough together. All right. Also, just want to let you guys know that this show is brought to you by the SportsMe app. Link is in the description. If you have a fantasy football question, if you want to debate us on any topic underneath the sun, on any sport underneath the sun, or if you just want to win cash in our daily cash games, your take is your buy-in. Get on over to the SportsMe app, dilly. All right, let's bring up this crew, this wild bunch. Ladies and gentlemen, first up, he is a graphic designer of sorts here with the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. You also catch his work with the Triple A crew, and also Real Deal Fantasy HQ, and much more. Give it up for the homie Toby Z2.
What it do, baby?
What's good, bro? You ready to rock? You ready to do this?
Yeah, we back healthy. We ready to go. Cutoffs are back. Let's go.
Cutoffs are back. Autumn will be in the chat probably within minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, representing the Rumboyz Fantasy Network, give it up for the patron saint of fantasy football, St. Pat FF.
Whoa, I'm going to be on the top row tonight. This is going to be fun. Let's go. So I went to the bank today, and an old lady asked me to help her check her balance. And so I had no other choice but to push her over.
Oh, wow. That was dark. I like it. Let's go ahead. Let's keep it rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Next, you can catch his work over at Fantasy Six Pack, and also you can catch him here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network, as well as on the SportsMe app. Give it up for Pang's Picks.
What's up, guys? Here for another week of fun in the sun. Rocking my Dolphin shirt, baby. Yep.
That's not cool because I live in Colorado and it's cold as balls here.
Yeah, San Francisco's always perfect weather.
We're borderline 9th level of hell cold. And you just said that. Like you have no idea how bad I just want to take off to Arizona right now. Like take off to Cali. Ladies and gentlemen, last but certainly not least, we will have 2 more members joining us tonight. They will be here, whenever they get here. But last but certainly not least, give it up for my dog, our dog, Raji Harris, repping that 666.
Let's go with y'all boys today, man. Shit, I'm tired as hell, but let's get hyped. Let's get into it.
Bro, I see the new cut, bro. I see you, man. I see you.
Too much work. I'd fucking chop it off.
Looking like motherfucking Bruno Mars over there. Don't believe me? Just watch. Let's go ahead. Let's set this motherfucking show off. Before we get into the first topic, y'all know how we gotta do. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. And all the Rumboys and girls, what it do. Dilly, motherfucking dilly, y'all. Woohoo! All right. First topic of the night. Steelers Nation calling Patrick Powell CEO of what? What up, Dilly? Hey, what's good, Justin? Steelers Nation, I see you, Sean. What's up? Leafs defense, treat. What's good? Talk sports with Manny. What is good, y'all? What is good? All right. So last night, for those that didn't know, should I trust Van Jefferson? Yes. And this comment comes up right as Payne leaves. But yes, John, you should definitely trust Van Jefferson.
Oh, really? We're talking about Van Jefferson now.
Yeah. It was the first question that popped up in the chat. So I mean, you know what it is. Before you could even say anything, I just answered it, and I was like, yes.
Trust is a weird word with the guy, but throw him up in the air and hope that for the best.
Throw him in your flex. Throw him in your flex. I love Van Jefferson in DFS now. Like he is my DFS darling. Matt Dilly. All right. So for those that didn't know, and if you don't know now, you're gonna know. There was a football game last night. Oh, who would have thought? Thursday night football takeaways, gentlemen. How long before we view the Jets as just good at football? And is JT better than we all expected? Where would you draft him right now if draft day was today, knowing what you know? Z2, let's go.
So let's talk about the Jets first. I don't think they're there yet. I mean, their defense has always been their front seven has always been decent. Their back end what gets them out of games. But I mean, it's all going up to a quarterback. When they find a good quarterback, I think they'll have a shot to be a 500 team at least. But Zach Wilson hasn't looked like the answer. Mike White looked like it for a little bit. Then he gets hurt. Josh Johnson looked like he could throw the ball pretty good last night. But I think Robert Saleh is going to have a little bit of more of an extended leash than coaches in the past. I mean, they gave Adam Gase way too long, so I might as well give Saleh a decent shot at getting this team turned around. And then Jonathan Taylor better than we expected? I don't think so. I mean, he was still getting drafted mid-first round before the season started. And, I mean, guys that went in front of him were guys that probably should have went in front of him, in my personal opinion. But today, I mean, Derrick Henry's hurt. CMC hasn't came off IR yet. Cook hasn't looked the greatest. So, I mean, top three for JT right now was probably where I'd draft him if we started over today.
I don't stand for the Adam Gase blasphemy.
I mean, he's bad. He's just bad. He stayed way too long.
Peyton
Manning made him good in people's eyes.
I've seen worse coach. I think hitting on Adam Gase, it's like a weird thing. There's just as many bad coaches, if not worse people than Adam Gase.
I'm not saying there isn't, but I mean, for them not to fire him sooner than they did.
He had 2 years.
Terrible.
It's fine. You give someone 2 years. It's not the end of the world.
Okay.
If he was there for 5, that'd be a different story. But yeah, you're right.
Pat, what you got? Make sure that you guys in the chat hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're new.
Overall, I saw a lot of good things from the Jets last night. Elijah Moore and Michael Carter are a fun future for that team. They put up nearly 500 yards of total offense with a third-string quarterback playing 3/4 of the game. This guy shouldn't have even been on an active roster, and he still put up 300 yards. So I don't know if it's just their quarterbacks are playing with nothing to lose, and Zach Wilson's feeling all of this pressure of being in New York. But I'm starting to be a little bit concerned that Zach Wilson isn't up for New York. That's got to be a concern for Jets fans right now with having just spent a number 2 pick on him for a guy that's never played outside of Utah before coming to the pros. So that's a little concerning.
Ouch.
In terms of JT is averaging more than 2 touchdowns a game over his last, 5 games now.
Something like that.
He's definitely in that top tier. Last year, I had a Dalvin Cook retweet that I just kept retweeting over and over again. Here you go, another Dalvin Cook touchdown. I need one of those for JT right now because it's, all right, here's another touchdown. Here's another touchdown. Save this tweet. Here's another touchdown.
Yeah.
He's making plays. He's making these long plays too. He's just breaking free and just not even having a chance, and that's adding to the yardage totals. He's what we wanted Saquon to be. And if he's what we wanted Saquon to be, and some, he needs to be talked about in the number 1, number 2 overall next year.
Okay. Hang.
I don't think the Jets are good. That team, I think, played prevent defense from what it looked like. I didn't watch the entire game, watched enough of it, but they're not good yet. So the Jets are good like every 5 years since I looked at their record from 2006 to like now. Every 4 years, they have like a winning record that's like 10 or better, and then they always go to like 8-8, 4-12, some bullshit like that. So give it another 1 to 2 years, they'll probably get a winning record, and then they'll go back to being pointless again. As for JT, I think JT has the talent, but I want to see him play more against. I want to see him put yardage on a good defense, right? I need to see him put up, and not like total yardage, because he's not even getting that many pass catches. He's getting 1 to 3 receptions per game, which is like fine. I need to see bell cow numbers, and I want those bell cow numbers to exceed 100 rushing, right? He's only had 100 rushing against like Houston, Jets, right? Like those kind of teams. But when he goes against Baltimore, the Titans, he's at 60 yards or less, 70 yards or less. So that's something like I need to see more of. Yeah, just exactly. Once every 5 fucking years. It's not even a joke. It's just kind of the sad matter. But like JT needs to have that, right? If he plays like a top 10 defense, top 8, and then he fucking puts up 100 rushing yards and it looks good, then yeah, I will definitely see him in the top 3. Right now, I think I see him as a top 5 to 7 pick, right? Because he doesn't get the overall receptions, he doesn't get the bell cow usage, and that's not his fault that he doesn't get bell cow usage. It's just the coaching staff, right? That's the argument for Nick Chubb. You don't get bell cow usage, you can't be considered a top 3 pick.
Raj?
For the Jets, they're definitely not a good team. I want to more so like go into the fucking Zach Wilson thing. It's tough because you spent the 2nd overall pick on this guy, and then he doesn't play great for however many games he's played. Was it? I think 6 or 7 games he played, 6 full games, I think, right?
Yeah.
So
6 and a quarter.
You have him for 6 and a quarter, yeah. So he plays that much and not looking great, and then all of a sudden you have fucking Mike White putting up 400 yards on arguably the best defense in the league, and then this 3rd string, I don't even know who the fuck his name is, putting up
Josh Johnson,
like 3 and some change. Yeah, like 3 and some change on the Colts defense, which is solid. It's not like terrible either. So it's like, what the fuck is up with Zach Wilson? Like, is it the offense? Is it the scheme? Like what? Like I think that's like the main thing for them to figure out is what can we do with Zach Wilson? Because it's been the 2nd overall pick with him, but on him, you're not gonna give up on him so quick. You're not like gonna do anything with it. You're not gonna bench him, obviously. So what are they trying to figure out is kind of just what I want to know with them. As for the rest of the team, I think they have some solid young pieces all around.
Like Williams, baby.
Just like on overall, all over the defense. And obviously, like someone mentioned, I don't know who it was, but Mike Carter and Elijah Moore looking to be fucking solid. I really like what they're doing right now. And then Elijah Moore went crazy for me in DFS yesterday, which was real nice. As for JT, I was like one of those guys who thought JT was overdrafted. This year he was going anywhere from like 8 to 12, I think, which I thought was too high for him. Which now isn't looking so bad. I think at this current moment, if I were to redraft, I would put him anywhere from like 4 to 8, only because of injuries. But other than that, I think I agree with Peng with like the whole bell cow argument that if he can get more receiving work, then he could definitely be top 3. But for now, 4 to 8 for me.
Herms.
Yes, hello.
Thursday night takeaways. How long before we view the Jets as good at football? Is JT better than we all expected? And where would you draft him right now if draft day were to be today, knowing what you know?
Yeah, I mean, JT is probably still like I don't know, probably not any higher than I had him before. I mean, so I had initially faded him because I was like, oh, the O-line, and like, oh, no. But then I realized that was a little dumb and kind of readjusted. But like, because he's not super involved in the passing game, like, others have said, and the fact that like he hasn't really done this against like particularly great teams yet, I don't know. I'd still probably think of him as like the RB7, 8, 9, something like that, but still a 1st round pick for sure.
Dude, I got called a clown hard for just saying that. Like, he only puts up 70 yards against, like the Ravens. They were like, "You're a clown for saying that." I'm like, "That's exactly what happened, though." Like, making numbers up. Like,
sorry that doesn't work for you, but like
exactly.
But, then as far as the Jets go, I think the minute they just decide we got to hand the keys over to Mike White, that's when they're really going to turn this around. Because I don't know about y'all, but I didn't really see it with Zach Wilson. This is a really stupid take, but I don't care. I just I don't know. They wasted the second overall pick. I don't know. They really shouldn't have drafted him. But
who should they have drafted?
Is
anyone else? I don't know.
Is there any?
Not a shot at you.
Like I said, this is a bad take on my part. My take is horrible.
Is there any team at this point that would take Zach Wilson as their starting quarterback right now?
Oh, you know the answer is the Broncos. They would take like 4 random guys to be quarterback.
Here in DC, they would. Yeah, I mean,
so the number 2 overall pick in a loaded quarterback class has potentially 4 teams that would want to start him. Maybe 5.
I could see.
All right, JT is not overrated. At this point, he's not overrated.
No.
That is not what we said.
No, he's potentially overdrafted. That's it.
He's not.
If Naeem Hines wasn't there, would we want JT more?
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay, with JT. All right, knowing what I know now, I would still obviously go Derrick Henry, no matter what, injury and all. Don't give a fuck.
Henry, Eckler have more points than him in PPR, and Eckler's played one less game.
I would put JT in the top 5. I would move CMC probably to
injury prone.
CMC and Saquon are moved down for me. Like, they're still first rounders. Barkley probably a 12. Like a 12 pick.
Saquon out of first round.
But
I would move out.
Saquon is honestly probably even a second rounder to me. But I would probably say, I still keep I'd probably go Derrick Henry first still.
Austin Eckler, I think, is up there.
Eckler could probably be second. I could make a case for Eckler at second.
Are you talking redrafting this season or redrafting for 2022?
No, redrafting 2021, right?
Well, 2022.
I thought the question was 2022, and we're all talking like it's 2021.
If draft day were today, knowing what you know.
That's what I thought y'all meant, is we're redrafting 2021.
I thought we were drafting 2022.
I'm talking about 2022.
Either way, because the fucking argument becomes the same thing.
I view them about the same, regardless of the which one.
Exactly.
I think the argument for 5 to 8 is fine for JT. I would even argue 4 to 8 is fine. Right? Like,
that was my range,
You can get away.
I'd go 5 to 8. I'd go 5
I can see someone saying, "I don't want Zeke. I want."
Because you're still gonna have the consensus when the rankings come out for 2022. You're still gonna have the consensus that's gonna elevate Derrick Henry. That's gonna elevate Dalvin Cook,
Austin Eckler, Alvin Kamara is probably gonna be in the top.
Alvin
5.
Kamara. Zeke will still be up there. Maybe you're talking about. You're probably talking about
Najee Harris.
Najee Harris
needs to be up there too.
You'll probably get JT at like 7. You'll probably get JT at 6 or 7.
Swift as well is RB4 right now, so that's one to keep in mind.
I would take Najee over JT right now. He gets more love. He gets more workload.
Mm-hmm.
It's the running back landscape has drastically changed, and it's fair to accept that this year was probably the year that this was the curve. This was the year that was going to happen.
Where did Joe Mixon go?
Ew.
Oh, 5th round. End of it.
I'm here for it.
Fucking don't hate on Joe Mixon. He's putting up this year.
He's like a top 10 running back this year so far.
He's RB like
John. Yeah, CMC drops because of that.
I think there will still be a lot of like casual players who will draft him first overall. I think that's not even a question.
Because his ADP will be influenced by people that are just like, fuck it, CMC, who cares? Like
the casual's gonna like user will user. And
if I'm drafting in a 12-man half PPR to PPR and I'm like pick 10, I would take CMC.
absolutely.
I would be okay with that. Like, I meant, like, let's say you had to be
You'll come right back around, you know.
CMC or Joe Mixon. I would ask half. Most people would split. They're not going to say they want Joe Mixon over CMC, like, because they're going to say if CMC is healthy, like, I got like a top 5 guy. Joe Mixon is healthy, you got a top 10 guy. So it's a big trade off.
This year felt like a lot like I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago when it was the Lev Bell holdout year, where you had like 3 top running backs.
So much.
You had Lev Bell, you had David Johnson, you had Todd Gurley, and you wanted one of those 3. And David Johnson did shit. Lev Bell held out, and Todd Gurley went off. And I feel like we've got this top 3 or 4 right now, and we've got Saquon injured, CMC injured, Henry went off for 8 weeks and then got injured, and now we've got all these second-round guys just at the top, and
that's not
true.
true.
These guys are all injured.
Yo, zero RB truthers can take their fucking victory lap.
No, even now they still can't because what?
It's a bad strategy.
It still is.
It's still a bad strategy.
Yeah, it's still pretty bad. Like, you know, unless you're running around with like Lenny Fournette, which I'm sure nobody was like, my RB1 is Leonard Fournette on day 1 of draft day. No one was doing that shit. I would love to meet the person that was. I got Leonard Fournette and Devin Singletary. I was starting my season off.
I think we can.
Maddie says love in the background. Maddie, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I think we can talk about the
Herms.
importance of avoiding take lock, though.
Hey, Herms. Hi, coworker.
Hello.
Yo, fucking love Maddie. Like the amount, really quick. I just want to shout this out. The amount of feedback when people were like, y'all two were arguing. I was like, yes, we were. Like, and like everyone were like, that's that content. I was like, good.
It was a good episode. I had fun.
Yeah. You're good at your job. Just do you want the link? Do you want me to send you the link? Like I can.
Maddie.
Like I can send you the link. I was fine with A-Rob.
Still being
you should be fine with
that. Makes sense,
Oh, with
right?
the J-Rob and Lenny and Javante.
But like nobody was starting their season off with like just 2 RBs and Leonard Fournette being the second RB and was like, this is cool. I'm fine.
Yeah.
No one was doing that.
We also all thought Rojo was going to be a thing, which didn't end up
But
happening.
Too soon.
I wasn't one of
No, I'm sorry.
Rojo. Like I wasn't like
Rojo.
I like my Rojo 3 fantasy points.
He was my RB3 on my team.
No, RB3 for sure, yeah.
Yeah, and that's my point. Like no one was doing that. Like the guys, you know, me and Preston, we were talking about a lot of best ball teams end up with 4 RBs are doing the best. Not guys with 6 or 7.
Is JT the dynasty running back one?
He's He's in that conversation for sure.
I think
Him and Najee.
JT and Najee are the
If I'm doing a vet draft right now, I'd take JT as a top dynasty back.
Najee.
If we're doing a second chance draft, I would take him. I would take him as a top 3 all day.
Bro, the Bucks are losing. You gotta be kidding me.
But I think I would take Najee over him.
The only thing I think JT's over Najee only because he's
it's early in the season.
Najee gets too many catches.
No, that's true.
No, one.
Yeah, no, that's.
Here, let me go ahead and pop off this next topic, and then I can take care of some back office work here for us really fast because we need that. This Sunday, we get our very first look. Why are you fucking paying? This Sunday, we get our very first look of regular season Jordan Love for the Green Bay Packers. Due to Aaron Rodgers, let's just call it what it is, negligence. How will Jordan fare? Basically on like 3 days notice, like four or 5 days notice. Okay, give or take. Thoughts on the Rodgers situation? Feel free to let the jokes fucking rain down. And also handicap it while you're at it. Who wins? We start with it's your boy, Herbs.
Hello. Okay, so just 3 things right off the bat. Doing your own research, really good for buying a used car or a home appliance. Not really that good for trying to figure out science and medicine if you have absolutely no background in doing so. Number 2, I have no issue with him making a personal choice about his body, but when you fucking lie about it, basically, and just deceive everybody and make them think that, like, oh yeah, no, trust me, I'm immunized, I'm sick, and then just completely fucking don't care about the protocol. You're the dick in the situation. And 3,
you're the problem.
Yeah, and 3, just like, if you're asking Joe Rogan over doctors about what to do, then you've got your own set of fucking problems. Anyway, Jordan Love is set up for a very good first start, honestly, because, you know, we've talked ad nauseum on this show over the past several weeks. Just the Kansas City defense just folds over itself. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. That said, I mean, we don't really know how good of a quarterback Jordan Love is going to be, and I don't really know that one game is going to tell us everything that we need to know. So rather than answering, you know, some of the questions you actually asked, I'm going to save us this conversation for next week. Whatever happens, let's not make our whole evaluation moving forward about Jordan Love based off of this
mad.
one game. Yes, he is. Yes, but like, yeah, I don't know. Just Jordan Love should be fine. I think it'll be okay, but there's really nothing I'm looking forward, nor anything that I'm willing to take away from it after the fact. Because even if he's horrible, even if he's great, it's one time. We'll see.
You're giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, exactly. Much like Aaron Rodgers, I am both sidesing the shit out of this situation.
Well, I think that you're. Never mind, Raj. I'll say my take later.
First off, fucking A-Rod, he's a scumbag. Fuck that guy. First
Fuck
off, okay,
that
so
guy.
how are you? Okay, hold on. So just gonna.
Hey,
actually,
is he our reason why the rum is always gone tonight?
something like that.
Okay.
I
Aaron
emptied my
Rodgers-
remaining rum into this bottle of Schweppes, so.
Love it.
So first off, he's gonna quote MLK in this little fucking write-up that he made,
Oh,
and then he's gonna
Incorrectly.
incorrectly quote
I
MLK.
didn't see that.
Also-
Oh my
and also-
god.
See caucasity. Just, oh, man.
the whitest shit you could have done.
Oh, yeah. It's classic fucking bullshit white
But
person
then-
thing. Just like, but MLK.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Right. Okay, so first
But
incorrectly quote
black
MLK,
people.
and then also like right next to it quote Joe Rogan over like fucking medical professionals. That's one thing. Fucking using my body, my choice as an argument to be anti-vax. That's one thing. And then fucking spouting out BS on the fucking what's it called? Pat McAfee show. Going on the
yeah.
Pat McAfee show.
It's like,
And
oh,
then-
I take the horse drug. You know, that's the one I'm
Yeah,
doing.
Like,
Like,
take
yeah,
the
yeah,
horse
exactly.
drug. It's effective.
And then he tries to make himself look good with the anti-vax crowd by saying, "Oh, I was allergic and fucking blood clot, so I had a fucking cattle medicine like a dumbass." Anyway,
Cattle medicine.
yeah, fucking fuck you. And if you're watching, your anti-vax, also fuck you.
Oh my god, fucking
Um,
a blood
Yeah,
clot
and then-
issue found exclusively in women and was put right back on the market like a week or so later.
Yo,
Like,
did you see the chick on Twitter that was like eat clay? She's like it was clay that he
Yeah,
dog.
his fiance. Yeah, it's
it was
some
his
shit.
fiance.
Oh, is this
Yeah, it was like,
fiance?
yeah.
Oh, God. Oh god, yo, hey, NFL players, I need y'all to start picking better choices than women. Like, I know that I make bad choices. I'm not one to fucking talk about the chicks that I date, but fuck, paying.
I mean, if you're rich, you have a pick of the litter on both ends of the sex. I mean, if you're rich, female or man, you have to pick of the litter. It doesn't
You
matter.
can pick trash. Yeah.
Oh, he has an animal on his face.
But okay, so for Jordan Love, yeah, Herm's hit it correct. He has a good team to play against. Like, it's Shootout City. And if he does bad, who fucking cares? Because it's Shootout City. They could do some fourth quarter garbage time. He has the weapons. He has Devontae Adams. He has Aaron Jones. Like, Randall Cobb. Mercedes Lewis is actually pretty solid this overall. You know, like, he has people on the team to be relevant. He's not going out there with, like, I don't know, injured Corey Davis, or he's not going out there with Amon-Ra, St. Brown, and Tyrell Williams.
Going out there with fucking Devontae Adams, dude.
Yeah, you got Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams could have like COVID 2021 and he'd be fine. He's not good yet. But
Well,
But-
we just got flagged.
yeah, but so Jordan Love is fine. Like, he's gonna go. I think and I'll top it off. I have lost 3 bets to backup quarterbacks last week. So at this fucking rate, who fucking knows what's gonna happen? all the backups are just going out there and dominating and rooting spreads. So fucking who knows? Cooper Rush, God, Mike White, so on and so forth.
Hey,
Jordan Love he's in the perfect year to do well. If there's a year for backup quarterbacks to come out and do shit, this is the one.
too close
Doo-doo butter.
in the middle of gambler's paradise.
As for Rodgers, man, after the Joe Rogan thing, I don't fucking know. There's no thoughts on it because there wasn't much thought, obviously, on his end. Come on, just be like, hey, I don't want to get fucking bags.
Motherfucker just saying
say
whatever.
that. You don't have to make excuses and all the other shit. You don't have to say my body might. I don't want to get fucking vaxxed. I'm scared of needles. All right, I can just go with that and call it a day.
I respect Cole Beasley infinitely more for him just being on Front Street, being like, I don't fuck with it.
Also, fuck Cole Beasley, but fuck Aaron Rodgers.
But if we're picking between the two, I'll take the guy that's just open about it.
True.
I could say if the argument was, hey man, I don't want to get vaxxed. I want to see what happens in a year or two. I would be like, fine. I fine. I get it. That's it.
I would have said fine, but I also would have said no. Don't fucking play.
My point is I find that a way better argument than Martin Luther King. I'm not gonna be like Tiananmen Square and shit.
Let me just culturally appropriate and fuck over the medical field at the same time.
I'm gonna do something wrong. I'm gonna start quoting Anne Frank and shit. Be like, Anne Frank says that everybody's good, even though I just murdered 12 people.
Oh my God.
That's just that just sounds ridiculous. Which, by the way, no, that actually is a good quote. I actually still hold that true, but that's how redundant it just sounds. I don't want to do it. I want to wait 2 years. Call it a day.
I like that you see. I like that you told the joke, but then you brought it back. No, this is how I really feel, though. But no,
I actually do Anne Frank's quote. I actually do that. Remember that a lot, and it gets me through the day when people piss me off. At heart, people are good.
That was a good way to use personal life and your comedy at the same time. I love that. Good shit. You've been studying Herms over here, you fucker. Herms is a really good dude. Herms is a really good dude with a lot of football knowledge and just really talented. Really fucking talented. Pat, your take.
Jordan Love will be fine. Not worried about it.
The Packers fan.
He'll be fine.
Packers fan.
As a Packers fan, the last 3 days has been terrible. This is day of the draft for the next 3 months bad, but worse. In my trending on Twitter is as a Packers is the first 3 words. And it's all these people giving their thoughts on it. It's no, I don't care about your thoughts. I have my thoughts and I don't want to or need to know yours. Aaron Rodgers, do whatever the fuck you want. Get vaccinated, don't get vaccinated. Do some random treatment. Stand on your head, jerk yourself off into your mouth. Do whatever you have to do.
Boof ivermectin every morning. Just fine.
But Aaron Rodgers, do not play the fucking victim here. You are not the victim. You lied. You intentionally misled your teammates
and
the
paid
media,
off someone probably,
and everyone else. You aren't the victim of a woke mob trying to cancel you. You're a victim of your own actions. You got COVID regardless. We're in the same situation regardless. People aren't mad that you got COVID. People are mad that you lied. That you intentionally misled people. And now you're trying to defend it. And it's talking about how people are lying about you. No, people aren't lying about you. You lied. You did it. We have the tapes. We have on the record what you've said, which doesn't actually even match up with what you said previously. You lied. You're the piece of shit in this situation. Not the woke mob, not cancel culture, not people who are trying to get everyone vaccinated and trying to say, I'm not anti-vax. No.
Cordell
you're in the wrong here. You're in the wrong. And that's the bottom line.
Yeah.
You made your choice. And then you lied about your choice because you knew it was the wrong choice. If you didn't know it was wrong, why did you lie?
I think when people get defensive, that's when you can tell they know they fucked up. It's kind of like when you catch a kid.
Because at the end of the day, he was going to miss this game because he contracted COVID.
Yeah.
I don't care about this game. I care about what this means potentially for the Packers organization. What does this mean by sanctions, fines, possible forfeitures? That's what matters. Off of him not following protocols.
Yeah.
Him saying, I know best. No, you don't know best. You're not an immunologist.
B-Dubs
You
play
are
Cordell.
laughing in the face of health and science by everything that you say and do, Aaron Rodgers.
And like,
I'm sorry.
my favorite
You're wrong.
shit. My favorite shit was like, well, if they'd asked a follow-up question, and it's like it's the same energy of like,
He asked the question.
babe, you only asked if I was cheating on you right now. If you had asked, if you'd asked a follow-up question, then I would have given a different answer. Like,
Are you vaccinated? He goes, yeah.
Specifically, like
The first word
in
out
the
of his mouth
last
was
month.
yeah. Yeah
no,
means
I would have
yes.
told you the truth.
oh my God.
That's exactly what it feels like. Yeah, you hit on
You
the fucking
You
head.
didn't
guy.
ask when I had a hall pass. Fuck.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just like the question was pretty cut and dry, dude. Like you didn't have to. Oh my God.
It's not cheating if we only made out. Like it's different.
So I
But, yeah, I'm frustrated.
I'm creeping on the down low.
It's a terrible
This
situation.
monogamy culture is trying to shut me down and shit.
The woke monogamous mob.
Fucking monogamy culture over here.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
overall, like the imploring MOK, the mockery that he was with using my body, my choice. I'm sorry, like Aaron Rodgers, you're a piece of shit for that.
Yo, really quick.
Absolutely a piece of shit. I mean, you're not as bad. You're not worse than Brett Favre, but you're a piece of shit.
Really quick, Herms, you know why that joke was just really funny to me, especially like. Toby, your take.
I think Jordan Love's an okay play. I mean, the Chiefs' defense is not that great. His DFS price is really good, and I think he'll be chalky this upcoming Sunday. As to Rodgers, I mean, y'all said it all, but I mean, y'all know the meme that went around, the hit against the Cardinals. I'm pretty sure he's still fucked up from that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's
He's like,
Yeah, I mean,
That's
Damn,
not an
I
excuse
mean-
for actions that made it.
but that's all I got to say about Rodgers. Like,
concussions make you a fan of the Joe Rogan experience? Is that what you're
I trust the guy from Fear Factor and MMA to tell me what to do with my body.
Fair enough.
That's like trusting a stripper in Vegas, bro, to tell you what the fuck to do. Like, hey, babe, should I get back? So she dancing on you and shit, twerking that shit back, and you're like, what should I do? Are you really gonna take advice from this broad? Hey, she told me she's trying to go to medical school, bro, man. So you know it's valid. Paying her way.
The medical technician, the ones that they always get for like the
Yo,
trade school stuff.
Hey, I'm gonna say it, Aaron Rodgers. You are the reason why the rum is always gone on tonight's episode. You dumb motherfucker, you, bro. Just straight up, bro. Like my thing is, there's a whole doctor, like that hooking us up with the information. A motherfucker that fought AIDS, okay? Like that has to account for something at some point. Like, bro, at some point, science has to matter, bro. I disown my fucking stepbrother, right? Because this motherfucker starts saying the dumbest shit. I'm like, bro, you were incarcerated. Like, you're the last person that should be sticking up for the man and shit. And he's like, oh man, just take the horse medicine and da 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 da. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. like what? See, what amount of human DNA and horse DNA fucking match? I mean, aside from the waist below, but that's a different story, okay? Aaron Rodgers, you dumb motherfucker, you. You're the reason why the rum is always gone. I'm bringing back that segment. You're the reason why the rum is always gone. You're the donkey of the day, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking dumbass.
Forgot that masks worked after 2020. Packers had no issues with COVID last year. Aaron Rodgers, masks don't work now. I don't need them. Fuck you, Aaron Rodgers.
Fucking dumbass. We're drinking it. We're all
I don't
Cheers.
get why if
Hey,
the media has the
cheers to you, all
vaccine.
the boys and girls want to do. Dilly for not fucking with that whole crew.
Yeah. Shout out Moderna gang. Woo.
I think I'm Pfizer. Yeah,
I
Pfizer.
I mix and matched.
I was about to pull out my vaccination card. I was like, what did y'all put in my body again? See, here's the thing. I'm former military.
I am definitely team.
Bro, well, here's the thing. I'm former military.
Team
right?
empathy.
So once you inject me with it, I don't care. Like, once it's in my body, I already know what's going to happen. There's a part in boot camp, right, where it's you and a bunch of motherfuckers in a line. And it's two nurses, military nurses, all right, which means they're not really nurses. They're people that graduated fucking high school just like you, and they're like, stab, okay? They just stab you right in the fucking arm. Bro, you ever been punched in the arm?
Lovingly, though.
It's not loving. Paying, you've been through it. It's you and all your fucking wingmen, all your battle buddies, all on the line. And literally, no lie, the DIs yell this out. Nut to butt. Get nut to butt. Everybody nut to butt right now. And you're like, why? Why do I have to stand this close to another grown man? First off, that experience within itself is fucked, okay? Second, like, remove blouses. You undo your freaking the top half of your ABUs. You guys had ABUs, right? Or BDUs?
Yes.
Yeah. And then it's you and 100 other motherfuckers on the line. Like, this is probably the most unsanitary way to give out vaccinations. Like, it's cattle calling for real. And there's two people on each side. You're just getting each arm just hack, just stab, hack. Bro, after a while of getting vaccinated, you don't care what the fuck they're giving you. You're like, this is going to protect you from biochemical warfare? Fuck it, give it to me. You don't know what they're giving you. And then you wonder why the hell your dick can't get hard for the first 6 weeks of boot camp. And all of a sudden you get into tech school and you're like trying to fuck the first ball-headed thing that you see. Like, what's up, girl?
I mean, I thought it couldn't get hard because I was surrounded by guys, but I don't know. Call me crazy for that one.
I mean, there's that too. Dude, did you remember they put Peter salt in your fucking chow.
That's fine.
They put Peter salt in your chow. It's to build up testosterone to make you more fucking just yucked up and angry. Just you be out there with the pylon sticks, just beating the shit out your freaking dorm mates. Like, I love it. You run through an obstacle course, ready to go. Horse dewormer, horse tranquilizer. Yes. Oh gosh. All right. Next topic. I was trying to stall to see if Mike made it in time. Pat, can I get you to dive off in that chat and see where he's at?
Yeah. Thanks,
bro. OBJ is finally free at last. Thank God Almighty, OBJ is free. See, call back
circle.
to Aaron. Yeah,
circle.
Thank you, Aaron Rodgers. Thank you, Aaron Rodgers. OBJ is finally released from the Cleveland Browns. Where does he end up? But more importantly, why is he a good fit for said team that you deem? Only pick one team, panelists. Play by the fucking rules, all right? Leave some for everybody to get some. Pick one team, and more importantly, why he's a good fit for said team.
I'm not following the rules. I'll tell you that
now. Damn. Once he said follow the rules, I was going to go through a little bit of the teams. But I'll say New Orleans. I'll go New Orleans. They just lost Michael Thomas for the year. OBJ's best route to me is the slant route, and you can replace Michael Thomas in that offense. And I mean, he can still run the mound. He can still run a full route tree, and I think OBJ still has a little bit left in the tank. We haven't seen much of him. I mean, he's been injured quite a lot. I mean, his best season was the catch season, so we haven't seen him do much after that. But New Orleans, they need it. If they want to stay competitive in the NFC, they're going to need somebody else out there. Kamara can't ride the ship. They just lost Winston to a torn ACL, so we're going to go into probably another QB carousel with Hill and Simeon. I mean, Simeon's getting the nod this week, but I think the Saints could use him, and I think the Saints can move money around to get him there. But
C2, you took my place with Psych Ward.
Hey, he and I are close too.
We're fighting for your attention, Psych. Okay, Nola, I like it. Especially with the fact that like Michael Thomas is clearly just never going to play for this team ever again.
I mean, Traquan and Marquez Callaway aren't going to cut it going deep into the season.
Traquan Smith.
So, I mean, Deontay Harris isn't even a true receiver to me. He's
It doesn't matter where Traquan
The sad
goes.
part is that he's probably the best fantasy option
Yeah.
for New Orleans on Sunday.
Yeah, he
Like,
is.
at the position anyway.
Yeah.
But-
And Troutman obviously isn't it either at tight end like we wanted him to be this year. So, I mean, you need somebody. So why not bring OBJ in? Even look at Deshaun Jackson maybe. I mean, I know he's 34, but I mean, look at him. You got to make a move somewhere.
I'm an island boy. I'm an island boy.
Please no.
St. Pat.
Oh God.
All right. I didn't want to have to choose a team. I really don't care where he ends up. I feel like he's going to be a distraction wherever he goes. He was a distraction at the end of his time in New York. He's been a distraction most of his time in Cleveland. I feel like he wants to go to a playoff team. He wants to win. And I think that's going to be more of a hindrance towards that team than an actual help. A team that I don't think anyone's going to say, so I'll say it so I don't steal someone else's, because I have to answer the question, because Robbie is telling me that I have to answer the question, or I have to name the future child after him. No, and I'm not doing that.
Oh, fuck.
But my answer is going to be, I'll say Pittsburgh.
Okay,
Pittsburgh lost Juju for the season. I think there's the idea of idea of him going to a Cleveland division rival to kind of show up and to beat the Cleveland Browns and stop them from making the playoffs. Absolutely. I think the narrative makes for good television.
Got a good point there.
Mega Mind is getting upset.
So I had answered this question on SportsMe, and I had two picks, but I'm not going to go over both. I think the Titans are the team that have a chance at this. I mean, they are at the bottom of the waivers, so like by chance, it's less likely since they're like 31 or 32 on the waivers. But I think the Titans might be the team that does it, because possibly the Raiders too is another choice. But the reason I think that is
What the fuck?
I didn't say no.
is that basically Julio Jones lives in the fucking medical tent, right? Like he has a timeshare there, and he just ends up there all fucking season long. Yeah. And because of that, they need the weapons. Right now, you got AJ Brown. Oh shit! And
What's up, guys?
Heyo.
I missed you all.
We miss you. Welcome,
Right.
back.
Sorry to interrupt, Bang.
I kid. No, but we have AJ Brown and by himself. There's no, Julio Jones isn't playing like he is. Derrick Henry's out, so they're gonna have to give Ryan Tannehill the most weapons they can, and they can't find another running back on the fucking waivers that's gonna hold up Derrick
Bob,
Henry.
you're getting to invite now.
Give him receivers. So that would be my answer. Give me the Titans. If he somehow makes it to 32.
Wait, okay, you're gonna take OBJ to the Titans?
Yeah. If he somehow clears like 31 waivers, like he could do it. I think he can end up on the Titans.
What are you smoking and where can I buy it?
On me?
Yeah, bro, because that's a fucking psychotic take.
It ain't like Julio's playing. I mean, like,
it sounds like Juju's playing.
Yeah, but they still have two receivers on the team. Like, what do they have on the Titans outside of like AJ Brown? They don't have a star tight end.
I'm gonna let everyone else go first. No.
Robbie's just a big Nick Westbrook-Ikine fan.
Ew. Wow. Yeah,
that explains it. There it is. Yep.
Yo, stop it.
The truth finally comes out.
The last time someone did that, a fucking player popped off, and it was Hollywood Brown. I was like, I'm not high on Hollywood Brown. I'm not high. And then all of a sudden, Hollywood Brown was just bow, and I was like, fuck, I'm wrong. Raj.
So first pick for me, the Ottawa Red Blacks. They're currently struggling.
Oh my god!
They could definitely use a receiver like OBJ. Great route runner. It's actually, Okay, sorry. Anyways,
so Canadian.
Hey,
Robbie. Seahawks, I think, might be a decent option. I don't know. I could see like that being an I feel like it's not really been like something that's been talked about too much, but I kind of want to see him go there, just to high key steal some targets from DK, because I don't know. I don't really like DK.
Wow.
That offense is fucking struggling. They're just not good. I feel like it'd be really fun to see.
You can't make it with Tyler Lockett and Metcalf, and your second round pick and Gerald Everett, like you think OBJ is going to be just enough to make them like, like I find that weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like Metcalf is already probably at the one of the guys I would say at the top 24 receiver in the entire league, right? Easily.
I agree.
As much as you hate him, not like I don't think OBJ clears top 24.
No, not at this point.
Yeah,
I think he would be the like 2A 2B with Lockett. Like I don't know. I feel like that would be an interesting situation just to see like kind of how it go.
I feel
And
like
I'm gonna break Robbie's.
I feel like you just wanted to use your take to talk shit on DK for a second.
A little bit. But
I hate this so much.
other
He
than
had
the
2 touchdowns
Seahawks,
last week.
it's because I traded him for Terry, and Terry didn't do shit last week. All right, relax.
I could have told you that one.
All right, let's fucking move on. Fucking Herm stays.
I do have Terry as a decent pick still.
All right. So what Sean says is super relevant. So there are 2 things I just want to get out of the way. One, he's clearing waivers. So this, like, I understand that, speculating is fun and that there are a lot of people that are like, oh, well, this team, like, okay, like, yes, it's fun to play that game. But if you remember, Leonard Fournette was immediately desirable as soon as he became available. But the reason he passed through waivers is because teams were like, yeah, but that's a little bit of a, hefty price tag. If teams considered Leonard Fournette's money at the time last year when he went through waivers, what makes anybody think that teams are going to feel different about OBJ basically being twice as expensive? He's going to clear waivers. And then the second thing is OBJ's last really good season is when I was 19 years old. I am now 26. Keep that in the back of your heads. This idea that he's this like elite level top 5 guy, no, you're not going to convince me of it. Where I think he would fit best is has already been said. I have a short list, so I'll just go with something that hasn't been said. Look, the Chiefs seem to be happy to just take chances on guys that were really good when I was a teenager. So, like Josh Gordon didn't work. So, I mean, sure, why not? Take Odell. Throw shit at a wall, see what sticks. I don't know. Whatever.
7.5 million or photo free.
Bingo. The veteran minimum is barely over $1 million. There's a reason, he's not gonna immediately sign some long-term deal. Like he's gonna pass through, he's gonna take a little money, and he's gonna have a little bit of an audition tape to throw out there.
Is OBJ the type to take a little bit of money though?
No, but what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do heading into week 10?
He's already getting that.
He doesn't have a choice, but he's the type of
If he can go to a contender and be relevant, and then get a ring.
Yeah.
He can walk into Kansas City immediately and just be, the has-been from my teenage years that can, try and, make it, go around number 2 for the team. Why not? We'll see.
Yeah, I agree. That could definitely be a thing.
Maddie and then Mike.
Can Maddie be skipped? I don't know the question.
Where's OBJ going?
Where does OBJ go? And why?
And why? And do you think that will help the team? You can't use any of our old takes. So we use Titans, Seattle.
No, I didn't say that. I did not say that.
Who's off the table? Titans, Seattle. I heard Chiefs.
Pittsburgh.
Steelers.
New Orleans Red Blacks.
And New Orleans, yeah.
All right, hell, the 49ers.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that.
I feel like the 49ers are the type that would take a chance on a washed up drama queen.
Oh,
I'm not a big
OBJ
fan.
Washed up drama
queen.
If Mike doesn't say this one team I'm thinking of, I'm gonna be surprised that no one said it, and I just thought of it right now.
There's still one more person that has to go. I have to go after him. So
Robbie, no one cares about you. It's okay.
I will piss that
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Shots fired.
On my chest.
Fucking turd.
Damn it.
Mike.
Because I'm brown. That feels racist. Hold on.
Okay, before I give my
not because you're brown.
Before I give my take.
Oh, we're chugging.
It's customary when Mike arrives. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's also because what you said, Herms, was blasphemy.
But it was true.
Oh,
I don't want him on the team.
Why are they booing me? I'm right.
But he is going to
These kids can
become
read.
no, because I believe he's going to become an enemy of the team, and he is going to Sin City.
Ooh,
He's an enemy of
Raiders.
every team he ends up on. He throws a fit about every single team.
He
This
is
I thought
going to.
Vegas
motherfucker
would be a choice
This
too.
motherfucker
And
fought
now-
a kicking net. Do you know?
Now
do you
he has
know?
his daddy throwing fits for him, and LeBron James. It's even worse.
I
Oh,
think he's
when
going to
LeBron
City.
got on Twitter and said that shit, the free OBJ and started that, I was like, Bron, what are we doing, bro?
I kind of wanted to
It's
be like, does LeBron
embarrassing.
even watch football? Like, what the fuck is he saying?
Bron is a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
He's not even
Honestly,
a Browns
I would
fan.
rather have LeBron as a wide receiver than Odell Beckham Jr.
He was
shit.
all state in high school.
He
Dude was
an all-state
baller.
tight end.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah,
Are
he
there
was
any
tight
lakes
end.
in Vegas for like him to go out on a boat on? So like that
Lake-
kind of
yeah, there is.
remove some distractions.
There is Lake
Oh,
Mead.
He's
There
not
is
allowed to be
Lake
on any
Mead.
more boats. He's
Lake
not allowed to
Mead.
be on any more boats, guys. Come on now.
Put out
we
the
know
fishing
that.
nets.
No, he's not allowed to be on any more boats and not allowed to be around any net of any kind.
He'll just
I
use
guess
the.
What about the
Two
worldwide net?
No, he'll
really
just use
random
the.
teams, though.
No, he'll use the fountains in Bellagio.
Ew.
I can see Washington football team picking up Odell. I could definitely see that.
Why would you
It's a-
do that?
That's a
Why
very-
would you
He
even?
did it on purpose. He did it.
No, it actually was a take I had on SportsMe. I was just like, because it just like all I have is like Scary Terry, like, and there's nothing else going on at the fucking team. And
The
then
reason I think he's
Dan
going
Schneider
to
would be like, hey, we could sell jerseys if you put ODB on the back of the shit.
no, the
Ever
reason
since-
I think go
You're
Herms.
gay.
No, go Herms.
No, so ever
Oh,
since they got
yes,
spurned
Maddie.
by
I saw that. That's clutch.
ever since they got spurned by Amari Cooper to take less money to go back to Dallas, they have been looking for that guy. It's not that ridiculous.
I think the Raiders think they're in the Raiders are a good team. I hate to say that, but the Raiders are a good team, and if they're going to stay in the hunt and they're in first place in our division, they need another weapon, and that's why I think that's happening.
I'm not.
That's a
with
good
the
one.
shit.
Michael
I'm
LaPlante
not.
from Fancy Six Pack.
Here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say. The goddamn Jets. You're already rebuilding. You're starting to figure out certain things at QB, like we mentioned earlier. Go ahead and see if you can scoop up OBJ.
Yeah.
Go ahead and see if you can scoop up OBJ. I don't like him in Washington. I've heard the rumors. I've seen enough. I've seen the graphics. He looks ugly as fuck in burgundy and gold. He's not ready to play in the nation's capital. Okay, he's not ready for that.
Yeah.
He's not ready for that.
He's not ready to go
Yeah.
2-15 this year.
Sorry,
No way.
real quick. I'm
Hey,
surprised.
fuck
How,
you,
how did
Hank.
no? Sorry. How did no one say Atlanta? That's what I was expecting from some of y'all.
No.
I thought it was gonna be an answer that came out.
No, that's a fair one too.
But Robbie, my question is, we talked about it a little bit with the Jets earlier, but have the Jets actually figured out the quarterback situation?
No, they haven't. Well, it's Mike White when he's not doesn't have a forearm injury. If Mike White can put some protein in his body, hit the weight room a little bit, Mike White could be stoned. Bob, what's going on, Bob? Bob, what's up?
Where's not the quarterback?
What's up, Bob?
You're still talking about OBJ's
OBJ, yeah.
spot?
Where does he land before we get into halftime?
Oh, he is. I mean, it's Green Bay. I mean, I've got a list here. There's nowhere else he's going.
Hey. Yeah.
Okay, Stink Bay it is. All right. Okay.
Hey, I mean, I've done research.
What's the
one's got that
research?
one.
What's
Oh
the
no,
research?
I got it. It's the Aaron Rodgers. Fuck.
Oh, wow. Oh,
500
shit.
pages moves the league. Why OBJ belongs in Green Bay.
I'm mad. that
Before
I'm
the end
saying
of this episode, we're all going to be in boxes this small.
No,
Just
this
gonna
is the
keep
max.
adding in.
No, yeah,
This is
that's
the max.
Ten's the max.
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah, ten's
Plus
the
10,
max,
isn't
yeah.
it?
This is 9 people.
Nine.
So
You know how to
wanted
count?
I wanted to throw that out there.
I was gonna say. Are we sure?
There's a story about a channel named Rumboyz. They were getting drunk and talking some fantasy football. Da-da-da. And this is the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. I don't know what just happened.
I don't know. It felt like a kazoo moment, and I just went with it.
It
you
was
know,
super
It was
organic.
definitely a
Rumble
Kazoo.
family.
It was organic.
Da-da-da-dum.
So
Da-da-da-da.
Bob, you're here right on time because we're about to get into the second half of the show. But before we do that, we do have to get into halftime where obviously I play music and I roll a commercial because sponsors say, hey, pay bills. And I'm like, yeah, I want to keep my lights on. So we do that. I'm trying to think of what I want to play.
The
I know-
offer still
oh,
stands for like
no.
a 10-minute kazoo solo. Okay, all right.
Do you want my suggestion, or you're gonna pick
No,
something?
I know exactly what I'm gonna go. We're gonna go with the homie Shama Noel, artist out here in Denver, especially because I'm gonna be partying down in Denver tomorrow night. Denver, I will be inside you. Let me know what you would where I need to hit up. I'll be doing a little bit of bar hopping and club hopping. So Denver, this one's for you. This is the homie Shama Noel. Big plans. Make sure you guys check him out. I know he's gonna be having a show coming up right before Thanksgiving. So dilly, y'all.
And as Americans, we will not give up a single right guaranteed under the Constitution. The history of unpunished violence against our people clearly indicates that we must be prepared to defend ourselves, or we will continue to be a defenseless people at the mercy of a ruthless and violent racist mob.
I'm all about black advancement. This tree of life done grew all type of branches. Some ripe, some cancerous. Don't ask why. You won't like the answers. The teachers that's teaching your black daughter ain't like the Panthers. It's gonna need some psychoanalysis. Prideful and arrogant. Since inside of that fair skin, what's inside of that fair skin? Can't be ashamed of it. Pain from it, help you gain and obtain from it. They try to clean you out, but you stay in it. Ain't no tainting him. So it's only right if they try to. When your spirit is good, negative forces gonna try you. This for that kid in high school that don't like rules and has an higher IQ than the voltage of Raichu. I'm too nice with it. When I hit a million, my wrist won't have ice in it. When I walk in buildings, bet I put some lights in them. When I get close to my idols, I'll keep my distance. Yeah, cause I got big plans. I got big plans. I got big plans. I got big plans. Yeah, see, I got big plans. I got big plans. Yeah, see, I got big plans. I got big plans. I got big plans. Cause I got big plans. I got big plans. I got big plans. I got big plans. Yeah, see, I got big plans. I got big plans. Yeah, see, I got big plans. I got big plans. I got big plans.
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was a monkey knife fight.
And one day they met one team partners in the NFLPA.
It's a match made in the pits of a monkey knife fight.
And everyone lived happily ever after.
Are you listening? This is big.
What is a monkey knife fight?
You know, it's thing monkeys, knives, you get it. Fantasy sports is monkey knife fight. And monkey knife fight is fantasy sports.
Monkey Knife Fight is daily fantasy.
Monkey Knife Fight in the house.
I am Monkey Knife Fight. You are Monkey Knife Fight. We are all Monkey Knife Fight.
Monkey Knife Fight.
You have the NFLPA behind the company.
It's exciting for me to be a part of fantasy sports.
When I think of fantasy sports, I think of beating all my buddies year in and year out and being able to brag about it.
We're not just partners in it.
We're owners.
And it feels awesome to be an owner.
I challenge you to a monkey knife fight.
We've been saving you a seat at the table, Monkey Knife Fight.
Welcome to the one team and NFLPA family.
Monkey Knife Fight. Welcome to the family, Monkey Knife Fight.
Welcome to the game, Monkey Knife Fight.
Monkey Knife Fight!
I challenge you to a monkey knife fight.
Monkey Knife Fight! Monkey Knife Fight, Monkey Knife Fight, Monkey Knife Fight, Monkey Knife...
Fight, monkey knife 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 fight. Getting good.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can get in on all the monkey knife fight action here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Follow us each and every day, 6 days a week. We are dropping our biggest and best monkey knife fight props. Sunday morning, we'll be going down the Sunday slate, helping you guys win some money over a monkey knife fight. You know, we've been hitting crazy on more or less touchdown dance. You can also catch my Monday Night Football articles over on drroto.com. Also, with that being said and stated, this show is brought to you by the SportsMe app. Link is in the description section. Also, our Streamlabs bot is dropping it throughout the duration of the show. Get on over there, download the SportsMe app, drop a take. You can win money on the SportsMe app with our daily cash games. SportsMe is sports you.
I'm waiting for those T-shirts, man. Like I will. Oh, dude.
Yo, I'm not gonna put it in an order. No, I'm not gonna put it in an order.
Yeah,
all right,
just
we need
my
a T-shirt design
right there.
Oh, we have one. We have one. We're gonna run it though. We're just gonna run it.
It'll just be my face like this.
I was gonna say, I feel like
I can do
character
that.
shirts would be awesome.
Bob's like, I got it.
You
Bob's
could
like,
buy
let
a
me run it.
Herms, you could buy a Robbie, you could be a collector's item.
Hey, it's a buy clothing line coming. Bob, I got you.
You know why I had to come on tonight, right? It's because Davis called me a troll.
A troll. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I knew.
yeah,
I knew
yeah.
why. I knew exactly why Bob came on.
Oh my gosh, Mike, what are you doing? Oh my, Mike.
When did I call you a troll, Bob?
You already know what I'm doing.
I know why you're
said-
doing it. I know what you're doing, but like,
Yeah, at least Zach has a tan. That's like blinding.
it's not. It's Toby is his real name.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought your name was Zach.
No, his last name is
definitely
some
called you-
crazy shit.
I definitely called you Zach at least probably over 10 times. No wonder people look at me weird. Sorry
So
about
basically,
that.
Davis, last week when I said, "Oh, it's like 9:30 and you're going out, Robbie, and it's dark out," and Davis' first response was, "That must be a troll account." Yeah, no.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that was
old.
me.
That wasn't me.
No,
That was wrong.
That was me. I'm not gonna lie, cause like you just like a count, like your profile picture, you know, like a dad in like a suit. So I was like, oh, that's like a Midwest middle-aged dad. Just like that's a troll account for sure.
Wow, he is so off because I'm East Coast and I'm definitely not a troll.
I was like, what are you talking about? I didn't.
Wait, hold on. Did Toby
I just said Bob's a really cool guy. Like, what is?
I love Bob. Bob has been
Wait,
on.
what?
Hey, what makes it even worse? Bob has been on the show before.
Yeah, no, that's why. I didn't know his last name.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, multiple
I don't
times
know.
I think
No,
I've
you
been on the
have.
show.
I know Bob.
I never knew your last name before. That's all it was.
Shit. All right, let's go ahead and get into the next
Didn't
topic.
do that.
Sorry,
this is
Davis. I
time-
thought it was you.
This is the time where if you are in the chat, you may or may need to start taking some notes. We had a little bit of fun. We're still going to have a whole lot of fun. But we're going to get into some handicapping. Why? Because we're a couple of drinks in, and there's no better time to start talking about gambling than when you've been drinking. The Tennessee Titans take on the Los Angeles Rams on Sunday Night Football. Should we stick a fork in the team without Derrick Henry? Or could there still be hope? We start with Bob.
What's the spread?
Hold on.
I don't have the show notes.
It's
No,
7.
it's
It's
loading.
currently 7.
Give me the points.
Give you the 7.
Give me the points.
Okay.
I think they will surprise people. I don't think the Titans will win outright, but I do believe they can cover the spread.
All right, can we get this troll off the skin? I'm just kidding.
No, this goddamn Midwest troll here from Boston.
Midwestern. I would never use that as an insult.
I don't know why I thought of Midwest. It's just like that's just what came to mind at first. I don't know.
I like as a West
It was
Coast
my
person,
son's christening.
Hey, you got
That's
the
'cause you're
line.
Canadian.
You got the
It's probably
line right
from
now.
Canadian.
Hold on, you got the line right now set at plus 250 for Tennessee.
No, I wouldn't take that.
Plus 250. No, what's the line? Plus 7?
Plus 7.
Yeah, I'll take the 7 points.
Yeah, he said plus 7 already.
Okay.
I'll take the 7. I think it's a field goal game.
Okay. Drop
Respect
the mic.
I think I do agree with Bob that this is not going to be Tennessee is not just going to fall flat on their face completely. I do think Tannehill's going to have to throw more. I am not completely sold on the spread right now, but the over-under is 52.5, and right now I'm hitting over.
Okay. You're gonna go over on the 52.5. That's a bold strategy there, Cotton. We'll see how that works out. Maddie, who do you think wins this one?
The Rams are going to destroy the Titans. There's not even a chance.
Just blatantly
Maddie, I'm Bob.
eviscerate 'em.
I like you, but I don't know about that.
You want to know why?
Let's go. Let's go. Eat.
Please tell me.
Eat.
That's a dangerous question from Maddie.
Yeah, sorry.
Maddie
Let's
thinks
get
I
into the
argue with her,
trenches.
but I actually respect
Let's get into
her.
the trenches. Let's
Maddie,
go.
I gave you a ton of props weeks ago.
Maddie,
all
are
the
you in
hits you hit.
California?
All right, so
No, she's in
obviously.
Oklahoma.
Okay.
Oh, you asking where I'm from? Yeah, Oklahoma.
Yeah, I just.
Which,
I
by
just
the way,
didn't know
does
if-
not have good pizza.
Which
No,
is
hold
not
on.
too far
Hold
from
on.
St. Louis and.
Hey, come on, this is Maddie's
No.
time. All right,
Let her
this is
run it.
Maddie's
Let her
time.
run it. Let her run it. Let her run it. Go.
Okay, let's look at the Titans offensively. To be able to match up against this D line, they can't play man against the Rams defense. They can't.
No.
There's nobody who can handle Aaron Donald by themselves. So they're going to have to pull to the left. What's going to happen on the opposite side of the ball? That's going to open up Von Miller, especially because they're struggling with right tackle and right guard right now. This is a bad situation for any quarterback, specifically a quarterback who hasn't faced a defensive front like this yet. We look at the opposite side of the ball, and you're talking about a team. The Rams run the most empty set out of any team in the league. Greg Cosell talks about this, right? So when we're talking about, why are you laughing at me? When we're talking about empty sets, who does that help out? That helps out our wide receivers, right? Yeah.
Yep.
We already
Correct,
have
correct.
an insane stud in Cooper Kupp. It's going to be lights out all day long. Not to mention the Titans aren't going to be able to defend them against the
handle
run.
that. Byron ain't gonna handle that.
Oh, hold on.
So you're lining up and go ahead.
You're saying we? I heard we in there. Are you a big fan
probably.
of one of the teams?
No, it's probably just because I've watched. I think
missed
over the
enough
past
of
few
film.
days, I've watched like 6 hours of film on the Rams
Okay.
offensive line.
Okay.
So
all right. I just want. I
That's
just.
probably-
Roto, Team Dr.
Yeah,
Roto.
if I had to choose a team, it would probably be AFC Ravens, NFC Cowboys. But I'm
Okay.
more of a players
I
fan.
I hear we in there, and that's why I ask.
Yeah, no, I'm still new to all of this, and I just get excited when I
No.
talk about the
Justin said Titans lost to the Jets, plus the Rams are at home. Okay. Maddie,
Okay, the Bengals lost to the Jets.
And the
Bengals
Bills
did
lost
lose
to the
to the
Steelers.
We
with the
haven't
quarterback they
seen.
had no film on. With the quarterback they had no film on. Not the same thing.
I'm just saying it's going to be a really shitty situation for the Titans every time they hit third down.
You're not.
I'm calling at least 1 or 2 turnovers,
10-point
definitely
spread,
some
10-point
sacks.
10-point spread.
Yeah, at least.
I'm feeling
Titans
the
are getting
10-point
killed.
spread. Titans. Herms.
More to Maddie's point about the Rams or whatever. Just
Cheers.
talking about like other, of course, other relevant fantasy pieces involved. This really feels like we've seen Cooper Kupp do his thing. We've seen Robert Woods do his thing. But what's not being talked about is like whatever relevance Tyler Higbee had has been kind of taken away by Van Jefferson. Kind of want to throw that out there. If you haven't been keeping track, Van Jefferson, super fucking involved. If he's still out there on your fucking waivers, please, dear God, make that mistake go away. Add him to your team. Immediate plug and play. I feel good about it. But as far as like what this can do for Tennessee, I mean, to quote the great Arrested Development, this is not going to be the game that will take them to another place. This won't be. Yeah, this will not be the game that takes them to that other place. No. Look.
Great.
Am I excited that, like, shout out Tennessee, dude? That song fucking slaps, bro. Man, and like the whole fucking lawsuit they had against Fox for like, using the name of like the group for the sitcom, whatever. Google that; it's a fun story.
I was gonna say I didn't know about that.
Oh yeah, whole thing. Just music with Herms, 32-bit, it's fine. Hey, shit, what was I saying? Okay, so as excited as I am for Adrian Peterson, just for the sake of like, oh shit, it's Adrian Peterson back in the NFL again. This is not the time. It's like this week, this is not the time to get excited about this. Like, you know, I agree with Maddie. Like, the Titans are getting fucking destroyed. Nothing about how they can win this game, or how they can win basically any game at this point. It doesn't mesh well with who their opponent is. So, like, I don't. Ask me again next week, and maybe, you know, we could have a greater amount of optimism for Tennessee. But no, they're gonna get fucking pumped.
Yes, Justin.
I would like to say I don't think the Titans are a bad team. Me saying that they're going to get killed is because of the specific matchup. I think that the Titans have potential to be a good team. It's just they are not equipped to handle the Rams' defense this week, and I don't think that they have the personnel to stop the Rams on the opposite side of the ball either. So,
like, maybe next week we'll feel better. Yeah. Like, you know, maybe after this week we can feel better about it. But you're right. Like, this game specifically, no. This is a terrible.
As long as it's a 5-point game,
outcome.
I'm happy.
Okay. Raj, talk your shit.
This is a fucking Rams game. It's not even gonna be close in my opinion. Although, like, y'all basically said all the shit like that I was gonna cover. But just to bring it up, have y'all seen like the fucking discussion on Twitter about Ryan Tannehill being a system QB in Tennessee? You know, fucking hand the ball off to Derrick Henry, throw the ball to AJ Brown. That's all I gotta really do. How do y'all feel about that? I just want to like gauge what you guys think about people saying that.
Bro, they look.
It's kind of a lazy analysis.
Right. It's not like it can be lazy. 32-bit up in this. Let's go.
I love when people agree with me. It's my fave.
Listen, hold on. Here's the thing. Right? Here's the thing. You're right. All right. The only reason why I was high on Derrick Henry is because I knew that this system was going to favor him. No matter what the case scenario was of them bringing Julio fucking Hall of Fame caliber wide receiver Jones, I knew Derrick Henry was going to be heavily favored. That's why I was like, yo, y'all need to be drafting Derrick Henry one-on-one. Fuck that fucking CMC shit. Don't do it. Don't put yourself through that meat grinder. Why? You already been through that. Especially if you already been through it. Why repeat the same mistake twice? It's like going back to a bad ex. With that being said and with that being stated, yes, Derrick Henry's injury took place. With Derrick Henry's injury taking place, this team is not fucking covering the 7 points. It's just not happening.
To answer your question, Raj, don't you think that every quarterback in the NFL is a system quarterback?
Okay, yes, partially, but there's also the argument that, like, honestly, yeah, I guess you could say that. I don't really know how to answer that. That's kind of.
I don't think that Tannehill is any more of a system quarterback than Tom Brady or Mac Jones.
It's your ability to adapt to the
Baker
system.
Mayfield is a huge system quarterback.
I think Tannehill will do better at making the plays.
Wait a second.
Than someone like Matt Ryan.
Hold on. Who just said Tom Brady's a system quarterback?
I think Tom Brady's
taken it to another.
No, Tom Brady's not
system.
Based off, it may be his own system, but absolutely, he would not be successful if he couldn't bring the tools that he wanted to bring.
But there's
why do you think he asked everybody to do that?
But in that sense, Tom Brady, the system is built around Tom Brady.
He is adhering directly to what Bruce Arians wants to do. I mean, it is.
Yeah, no, it's Bruce Arians' offense that Tom's allowed to do what he wants. But
some level, every quarterback in the NFL is a system quarterback. So I just think it's funny. No, I agree. I just think it's funny when
every quarterback has to listen to their head coach. Yes. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. You still have to listen to your head coach. I mean, the fact that people are still saying that Tom Brady's a system quarterback after he won another title, I'm going to argue that. I mean, yes, I might be a homer, but I'm gonna say that that's been defunct.
He's not.
I don't think so.
He's not.
I'm not disrespecting anybody. I'm just. I'm not even saying it's bad.
No one's saying you're disrespecting.
Let the chat be the chat.
The chat did. The chat did.
The chat did.
Yeah.
There's a chat
Oh yeah,
The whole
did you
live
not see that?
chat. You were in the chat. That's how you was commenting earlier.
I don't even know.
You're not
what
watching
the chat
that?
is.
Yeah, I'm not. I didn't say that it's a bad thing. I'm just saying on some level, I think that there's a system to every quarterback. So I just think it's funny when people talk about it like it's a bad thing.
I understand what you're saying, but there's a
levels.
difference.
Maybe
there's a difference.
tendencies.
No, I
Tendencies are
agree
a
with
better
that.
word.
But the difference between Tom Brady is that he's not a system QB in the sense that a lot of QBs can do that. It's the system is built around Tom Brady. So there's like that's completely different ends of the spectrum.
Yep,
right?
I think
That's not the same thing.
it's a vernacular thing.
The
What
guy is 44 and still
Yeah.
slinging it.
Yeah.
He's 44 years old, still slinging it. Peyton Manning can't do that. Eli Manning can't do that. Ben Roethlisberger can't do that.
Hey, that's true.
Philip
How old
Rivers
is
can't do
Big
that. I mean,
Hey, very true.
How
they
old is
built
Big
systems around those guys. They're all so they're 37 to 40 years old, right? I mean, Peyton Manning is a year older than Tom, but I mean, all the other guys are like 5 or 6 years younger, and
Big Ben
you couldn't
definitely
build
looks-
a system around them.
Yeah.
Roethlisberger's
No, I agree.
39. Roethlisberger's 39.
Yeah,
Why
but,
does he look like he's
Big Ben-
50 years old in a helmet?
Brady's winning though, so that is a difference.
Yeah.
right?
Because he basically is.
Because
Well, it's-
he's
it's
good.
not
Hank,
just, like,
Hank,
winning.
your
Flat out
take.
good.
Hank, your take.
So, I this is gonna be a weird one. So I'm gonna go on the for the spread portion. I would not surprise me if the Rams don't cover, and the only reason I say that is not because I don't think they're gonna lead by a lot. Like, and I said it before, the Rams look like they're playing like coasting football, right? We watch them just put up points, get scored on, not really give a shit, just score back, and then like teams just break their fucking, like
They're
we
a
watch the
minus
Lions do it.
320 favorite.
Yeah. No, it's like once McVay gets that lead in the first half, he really stops
He's
giving a
really
shit.
just
Like
fucking
there's
just whatever. Like that's why the Lions covered. Although I will say that the Lions had a bigger like points, but I would argue the
We
Titans are
already
still way
discussed
better
that.
than the Lions at this point, right? So, like that's the way I see it. So I wouldn't surprise me if the Titans covered, but like if they went 14-0, 21-0, that wouldn't surprise me either. And then they start slowly catching up, and it's within 10 points, 6 points kind of situation. But like I think the Rams are going to score fucking hard. But the second portion too is like Tannehill is not a bad quarterback. People want to give him a lot of shit and are holding his early season to him. But his early season sucked not because he was a bad passer. It was because he had bad pass catchers.
The Rams are going to whips and chains excite me. The Titans.
I don't think Tannehill's a bad quarterback.
No. I know that.
But I don't think he's going to be able to be protected.
But he's
at
been
all.
efficient, and that's all it is. Like his efficiency sometimes just works in his favor really well, and that's what he did the first 2 weeks. He was efficient, but his AJ Brown was tipping passes. AJ Brown was dropping them. He got
in
injured.
his defense, he had the
injured.
shits. Okay, AJ Brown had the shits.
Wow.
It happens for the best,
right? Like on his hands, right? So, and I think like.
I worry because he excels whenever he has multiple weapons on the field. And I worry because in order to keep him protected, they're going to have to bring in extra protection, which is going to take away from his offensive weapons that he's going to have to choose from. And I feel like he's going to shut down whenever he doesn't have multiple people to read from.
What are you going to do? Just target fucking AJ Brown a
No,
million
and
times
that's
in a
another
row?
point, right? But like we see
Julio can't stay healthy as soon as he gets contact.
Yeah.
I mean, we see him throw touchdowns to Chester Rogers and like random guys. Like Tannehill has already kind of done it. But here's the thing: the play action's not going to be there. Like no one's stacking the box on Jeremy Nichols.
Oh,
like, no one
fuck
is, right?
no.
They'll
Fuck
put
no.
like 2 audience members out there to maybe
What
stack
makes
the
you
box
think
against
Jeremy
Jeremy
Nichols will
Nichols.
be
So
out
like,
there?
Are you stacking the box against Adrian Peterson in 2021? You're gonna load up an 8-man box?
No.
Fuck no.
When I was in high school, sure.
No. They're not going
For
to.
nostalgia's sake, why not?
There will be a 7-man box though.
Yeah. Well, my point is, there's been a lot
I'm not
of stuff that
respecting
fucks with
AP
the
like
efficiency.
that. I'm not respecting AP like that.
I actually have
When he's getting
Chick-fil-A right next to me.
So
Adrian
Tannehill's
Peterson might be wearing
efficiency's gonna
number
go
8, but
down
he's
this
not
week.
seeing 8-man in the box.
Yeah,
No,
McDaniel's
but-
efficiency is going to go down this week. I just don't see it.
When
for him,
he's
but
getting 4 yards a carry, they will have to do something because he can fall
AP
forward
ain't
and get
averaging
4
4
yards.
yards a carry, bro.
I doubt it.
AP
But,
is not averaging 4 yards a carry.
but like,
Not even,
don't be
not even through the
surprised
first
if
quarter. Not
Rams
even through the
cruise.
first quarter. Not even through the first quarter.
He's a system running back.
I agree.
Like,
He's
just don't be
old as
surprised if the
shit.
Rams start to cruise control and just
He's
lose you
fine.
the spread, because it just wouldn't surprise me.
You have a
Just
better
let-
chance.
My jokes just don't land here.
But I would honestly take the -7.
They just
thinking the
don't. It's
Rams are
like
gonna
what?
pop
It's
off.
like
It's because we get too competitive.
We do get, yeah.
Like I'm really trying hard to bite my tongue because I went a little too hard a few weeks ago. So trying to.
No,
I mean, you
no,
got the
I'm
fucking
taking-
Mahomes take, right?
I mean, if they
You
can
went
be
hard, but
system
you work
quarterbacks,
Oh,
they can be system running backs.
wait.
They should play
If the
stupid.
Titans come,
Whoa!
I'll take Maddie on a date to Chick-fil-A.
Zaxby's, bro.
I appreciate the thought that you think that you're in my league.
Oh! Drop the mic.
I'll be back next week because that was fucked up.
Sorry,
don't know.
that was a little
Yes.
much. I'm just hangry.
No, but jokes aside, give me the Rams to cover. I do think they will, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Rams just like gave them the ability to catch up. So that's it for me.
Pat.
All right, I'm going to talk about a side of this question.
Against Stan Maddie.
Roast.
Oh,
No, Mike
wow.
is still here to stay. He's a dance.
Maddie,
Baby.
Maddie, that Maddie,
That was
yeah.
Sometimes I'm funny.
I think that's fucked up.
No,
Did you listen to It's a
if you
Vibe?
have
Because
a-
I've already been told that I was really fucked up this week.
Hey,
If
Multiple
you have a
places.
sense of
amount of
humor,
shit-
what
the amount
Maddie
of
just
shit
dropped
that I-
was amazing.
Yeah, the amount of shit that I got off of this last week's episode of This Vibe, we'll talk about it on Tuesday, the three of us here, but like, yeah, oh God. I didn't realize that the three of us end up in a row. That's
Yeah,
just
wow,
insane.
check it out. We have our whole It's a Vibe corner. This whole vibe is in the corner. Well, this whole corner is the whatever. I had a
This is
better joke.
sus.
Moving on.
Pat,
All
Pat,
right.
your take.
So, the side of this question that no one really touched on much is: are the Titans done? Are they put a fork in them? No.
We did talk on that. We
Very briefly. They already have 6 wins. 10 wins is going to win this division. They've already beaten the Colts twice, so they hold the tiebreakers. They've got the division. They'll have Adrian Peterson. Not Adrian Peterson. They will have no need for Adrian Peterson because Derrick Henry will be back for the playoffs.
Hopefully.
This team can
It's
win
10
games
weeks,
in the playoffs.
possibly.
For dynasty rosters, that is exactly what everyone needs is Henry to come back for the playoffs so you can sell him during the offseason. Otherwise, you're not going to have many buyers.
But I'm also talking
fractures
real
recur.
life NFL playoffs
True
because
shit, Bob.
this team has a chance to go through the AFC. They've already beaten the Bills. They've beaten the Chiefs.
No,
They are competitive with a healthy Derrick Henry, and in a one game, do whatever it takes to win. I think they have the best team for winning a single game.
They're going to be significantly better when they get Nate Davis back as well.
Very true.
And they also
That was concussion.
J Lo
I
just
guess
mentioned
that's
the Titans are in the playoffs. They need to win like 3 games to clinch. They've got 4 games against combine the Texans, Dolphins, Jaguars.
Yeah. 2 of the games
They're
are
getting-
Texans,
they're getting
which
to-
are basically washes for
Yeah,
them.
they're getting to 10 wins, no problem. And they've got a 2.5 game lead on the Colts.
I mean, they have
got
to play the
division.
Titans. So it's Texans, Jaguars, and Texans. We can kind of assume those are wins, right?
Yep, the Colts would have to win out to take the division back.
I don't think the Patriots, the Steelers, the Niners, and Dolphins are automatic gimmies.
No, they don't need to be.
Yeah. So yeah, we can assume they're nine wins at least. That makes sense.
I think the Dolphins are a gimme, but
Dolphins have, as much as I crap on my team, like they've been competitive when Tua's around. And that usually is kind of enough to kind of like turn games a little bit. Although I do give my team a lot of shit because they're not that good.
You were in Florida?
Me? No.
No.
Fucking
How the hell did you become a
California.
Dolphins fan then?
Yeah, man, this life is weird.
Shit happens when you party naked, Bob. Okay.
All right, C2.
It's been a long time for me.
Oh, is it my turn?
Hey,
Yeah.
2020. Hey, 2022 Expo. I got you.
That's
Yeah,
a
no,
sick
that's not
hat
happening.
too.
Thank
I
you.
just noticed that hat. I was distracted by the guns for a while, but I do like the hat.
Well,
Autumn.
Oh,
Like-
is he in your league? I mean,
I'm not gonna let that down.
I'm waiting for Autumn's comment.
Yeah.
My take is short and sweet. The Titans' chances are about as good as Mike Rose right now to win this game. So,
Oh, Z2 got dropped.
Good times. Good times.
She said you have no nipples.
oh, dibs on Herms.
I kind of want her on the show.
Yo. Hey.
But there is no chat.
All right, we'll find a way. We'll find a way that we could get Autumn looped in the show. Maybe we'll have her do like a pre-recorded
She said
video, drop a
shoot.
topic or something.
There is a 10th
Dude.
person available. There still is room for a 10th.
I definitely feel like everyone's father here.
Hey, no.
Bob, you're
No.
you're my age, so no.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
No,
Me and Bob are right around the same, so no, we're good.
It's okay. Don't worry. Who's
I live vicariously through all you young guys on Twitter.
I'm really surprised
So do
Robbie's
I.
not out here trying to shoot his shot. We all know he's out there single, really, really, really ready to mingle.
Who's that?
Robbie.
Bad man. Look.
Yeah.
let's
I
just
was
say
waiting
we-
for it.
Let's just say we need to get through this show.
Okay.
Whose turn is it?
Let's talk about football.
Yours.
It's
Oh,
your turn.
Come on, host.
Wow. Well, I honestly,
Yeah, Robbie.
I've already said it. It's Rams by 10. I'm rocking with the sis down there at the bottom here on the it's a vibe side of this of the panel. Yo, Rams by 10. You already know what it is. Lock it in. Aaron Donald for 2 sacks. We're gonna lock that in as well on the parlay card. You know what? For this game, we're just gonna SGP it, same game parlay it. Let me take the over on both quarterbacks passing yards. Let me get Hendo for an anytime TD. Let's get Cooper Kupp for an anytime TD. We're just gonna load up on the fucking Rams here because it's just gonna be smacking that ass for 4 quarters of good old fashioned football. Yes,
Herms anytime TD.
You say
Anytime.
Higby?
I mean, shit, if this Titans setting up his running back.
Yes, get
You
his
said
sack
Higbee?
attack.
Okay, I think that Donald is going to get 1 sack, but I feel like you have a better chance of a sack coming off the right side than the left.
Talk your shit.
They're going to, I'm just saying, they're going to slide their protection to double team or chip him all
Are you
night.
saying everything pulls to the right?
I'm saying everything's going to pull to the left, and the right side can't handle anybody that they're matched up against. So I have a feeling that the defensive sacks are coming from the defensive right side.
Give me Stafford for three passing TDs.
I'm sorry,
Give me
not
Stafford
defensive
for
right.
passing TDs.
Now I'm all confused.
Give me Stafford for 3.
I like it.
Give me Stafford for 3.
Stafford for 3?
Yeah.
I like
That's
I like Stafford for 3, and I
Me
like
too.
Tannehill for 3.
Tannehill for
And
3?
then-
I'm here
and then
for it.
who-
3
who
passing
mentioned-
touchdowns?
Yeah.
There was a bet that someone just mentioned that, and I overpassed it. Bob, was it you? There was a good bet
No.
that you just said. No, there was something.
No,
on the
oh
cloud.
yeah, I said it. I said both will have 3 touchdown passes,
Both.
but I think both will.
The over it is. The over it is.
I mean,
The
I think
over
there's a very good
is.
chance.
Yeah, I said
I
the
mean-
over. I said the over.
Mike, are you sure?
No, I mean there's absolutely a very good chance of that.
Okay, here we go. Next
For pass
topic.
protection and
We start with Z2. We start with Z2. It's the battle of 1 and 7. Okay, so if you're gonna go with the death parlay, right? I need you guys to think in the essence of you're picking every game.
Death parlay.
Okay? That was heavy metal, and I loved it. Battle of 1 and 7. You have Houston facing off against Miami. Okay, who needs that number 1 pick more? Okay, you're more so trying to figure out, like, I mean, yes, you're trying to figure out who's going to win if you're going to go the whole money line the way down. Where are we going with this Houston Texans Miami Dolphins game? I feel like when you have 2 1 and 7 teams, and if you're putting them in any type of parlay, you need. I don't know if you want to go contrarian or not. Let's start with Z2, Toby.
I mean, I think the Texans win this game. I think what they showed late against the Rams, I know it was a blowout by that time, but the Texans haven't looked bad. They've stayed somewhat competitive in these games, and the Dolphins defense does not impress me at all. But whoever needs the number 1 pick more, the Texans do. I mean, because their team isn't great, and the Dolphins don't have their first round pick. The Eagles do. So even if they were to get it, it's just better for the Eagles. So I'd like to see the Texans win, but the Texans need the first round pick more. But if I'm doing a death parlay, I think I'll take the Texans.
Death parlay.
Pat.
I think give me Texans. I think they pull out something. I think Ty God makes it happen.
Ty God.
This was actually.
Oh, he's back.
Really quick. They're at plus 190. They're at plus 190.
Ooh.
Thank you. That was the next words out of my mouth.
Sorry.
Yep. This was also my answer for our sign off one of my bet of the week. I think the Texans take this. It's an easy, almost triple up on your money at plus 190.
You need this.
Who needs that better pick? I think the Texans would benefit more from it, but ultimately, I'm not really super concerned. I think the Texans will develop a player better than the Dolphins will. So regardless of who gets a better pick in the NFL draft in April.
Justin just cursed us all. Fuck.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Justin goes opposite of us on upsets.
Mm-hmm.
And he just went Finn's money line, and he's picking a favorite. He's picking a favorite this time, and we're going.
I didn't realize that was a lowercase L. I thought it was like Finn's Michigan. I was like, what? Like, I don't know. What do you? Okay, all right. I'm hip. We're good. Never mind.
Pain go.
So yeah, I think the Dolphins cover the spread this game, like 5.5. I've seen them go 5.5 for Tyrod Taylor. As much as I love Tyrod Taylor, and I was very outspoken about how much I love the guy coming to the season, and him and Nico Collins could be a thing, which I still think they could be a thing, by the way. I'm not going to throw it out there. The thing about it is the Dolphins aren't terrible when Tua's been around. People really want to shit on Tua, but think about it like this. 28 points against the Falcons. They held it 11-26 against the Bills. People were expecting like a 50-point blowout. But that only occurred because Jacoby Brissett played for us. So a lot of the stuff that's coming into there, like, it's not that bad. Tyrod coming in, having a hamstring aggravation still. What's wrong?
You'll find out soon.
Hamstring, he's still hurt. Like, he needs a warm-up game. The Dolphins will pressure him better than we think they will. They're not the worst. Their defense is definitely overrated in the sense that people think they were going to do the turnovers all over again. No, they're not doing that. But they put pressure when they can. There's really no weapons on this team that Houston has that I'm like super scared besides Brandon Cooks. Weirdly enough, I'm calling it a Jordan Atkins game on this one. I think if you're playing DFS, I would take Jordan Atkins, maybe Brevin Jordan, whichever I would say you think sees more attempts, targets. Could be Jordan Atkins, probably goes for 5 for 59 again or some shit like that, maybe a touchdown. But I think the Dolphins beat them. I think the Dolphins beat them 28-14, something along the lines, 27. They're going to cover 5.5. Because Brian Flores doesn't like to lose. There's no reason for them to lose games. They don't have the draft pick, as fucking ZT pointed out.
Hey, real quick. Look at fucking Toby.
This kid.
Oh, so cute.
Vibes.
I know who sent you that too.
I know.
We all do.
Yeah, actually everybody knows.
It has your iMessage at the fucking top, bro. Hey, I love the glasses. You're just so happy, like yeah.
Little
peace sign.
Yeah.
Go for 2.
I will say really quick though, if this was Tyrod's second or third game back, I'd probably change my tune a little bit. But first game back, give me the Dolphins at -5.5.
I may or may not drop some picks at the end of the show, J-Love.
J-Love, we already talked about Joe Rogan. What do you want? All right.
Raj.
So as for this game, Houston versus the Dolphins, I'm kind of split. It's obviously fully dependent on Tyrod, in my opinion. If you can come back playing like you did, Ty God. Fuck it. Let's pick the Texans, and I like the odds too, 190 on them. I'll take that. I'll bet some money on that today, whenever I get the chance. But as for who needs the number 1 pick more, the fucking Detroit Lions need the number 1 pick more.
There you go.
That's the only right answer, for being honest. They need the number 1 pick. That's about it.
Not fucking Rogan. All right, Herms.
All right, there we go. Nicotine is important. I thought there was going to be like another few words. I don't know. I thought I had time. Okay.
I was done.
Yeah, here we go. All right. So my bad. So also, yeah, smoking not an endorsement. Anyway.
No.
Yes. To be clear. All right. So Devontae Parker's out for a while.
Yes.
That has. Unless I like spaced out and just didn't hear it, I think that kind of needs to be brought to the table in this. It's a weird dynamic without him in the lineup for that offense, in my opinion. So it's like I think that kind of factors into it for the Dolphins. I mean, like obviously, like Payne can speak to that much better than I can in terms of the effect of Devontae Parker being out because it's
a big deal. I would agree, it's a big deal.
So like that definitely doesn't help. Well, I mean, for fantasy purposes, like, wheels up for Waddle because that's a huge help for him, but I digress. I'll take the Texans in this. I mean, if we are going to pick somebody to win the death parlor, then death parlor. But yeah, I mean, shit. Look, for as bad as they've been, for as bad as we expected the Texans to be, they've put up a lot more of a fight than really anybody gave them credit for. And I don't know, dude, shit, especially because, and we've talked about this in the past, the Dolphins defense is weird, man. We've seen the Texans go up against objectively good defenses and do a very good job, and I don't think we think of the Dolphins as an objectively good defense at this point. I mean, we kind of knew the front seven was an issue from last year. They didn't really do a whole lot to improve that, and now the strength of what they've been, rolling with, at least last year, the secondary, not really a factor for them. So it's with Ty God back in the lineup, you can do some shit against this team. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It'll be a fun, closely fought battle for sure. But if I'm picking a winner out of the outcome of this, then yeah, give me the Houston Texans because they're not as bad as we thought they'd be.
Maddie, Mike, and then Bob.
Yeah, I'm going Houston. Is my mic muted? No.
Are you good?
I've been eating French fries on the side, so
hey,
guys. No, I'm going Texans as well. The thing that's wild is the Texans are 32nd in offensive DVOA right now, but they've been without Rod. So I'm going Houston Texans. I don't think that the Dolphins defense can do anything, to be transparent. And I just kind of believe in the veteran players trying to make something happen on the Texans.
Okay.
But I also, I do like Tua, and I'm rooting for him just so Payne knows. I don't think that he's bad, but I feel like he's not being set up for any kind of success right now.
No, I agree to that. I always knew that from the start from the Dolphins. That's what our franchise does.
Just a little insider information. Things aren't great in the Dolphins locker room right now.
Would not surprise me at all.
Would not. Does not surprise me.
Breaking news.
That's all I got. Taking the Texans.
damn it. Hurts.
Gotta keep
Mike!
those eyes peeled.
All right. So Ty God's back. They got Brandon Cooks. They got Nico Collins. But I don't give a crap. Miami's going to win this goddamn game. Miles Gaskin, and Sicky with Gesicki. Let's go.
Trying to get sicky with Gesicki? I want to get sicky with Gesicki. From DFS potential purposes only, that's it, though. Sorry, Texans. Bob.
All right. So, who asked Maddie out on a date earlier?
Mike
Who was
Rowe.
that?
Mike Rowe.
Mike Rowe.
All right. Did he didn't pick someone on this side, right? I think
Dolphins
All
weird
right.
defense equals shitty.
All right, so they're on the same side. I'm actually going to go with the over on this game. I don't think either defense is going to be any good. And I can easily see a 31, 37, 38 game or something like that. So I would not touch the line on this game.
You don't touch the 5.5?
You think it's going to be that high scoring, though?
I
I
do.
agree with you, but that's wild.
I think it can. This would be one of the, this would not surprise me if this is one of those
I
random.
think it'll get out, it'll
shit
get out
game
of
the
hand.
week.
It'll get out of hand for no reason.
I mean, fuck, the Colts and the goddamn Jets went for 30 and 45 or whatever it was. Like,
It was like
They
70
did.
points almost.
No,
Like, yeah.
I just don't like the game with the lines. Nothing. I want nothing to do with it. I would definitely stick with just taking the over or just staying the hell away from it because it is the Tank Bowl.
why is it the Tank Bowl? We don't have a draft pick.
It doesn't matter.
Got to make sure
You
that
got a
second rounder
you got
is
a
very
second
high.
round pick.
At
I mean,
what
it doesn't
point?
matter. They both suck. All right, let's be honest.
True.
Yeah, of course.
They suck. But I would start Tyrod on your fantasy teams.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think you could
I
start both quarterbacks.
I will be starting Tyrod in my Scott Fish Bowl league.
Same here. Same here.
I think you could start both quarterbacks if you had either or, like, and I'd be fine with it. It would not bother me either way.
If you have Tua, trade him away.
Let's get into the next topic here. Justin Fields looked great last week with the absence of head coach Matt Nagy. Will he be able to maintain form against the Steelers this week? Go ahead, Bob.
Well, I haven't even had time to look up the line. Hold on.
Need the line. It's okay.
Yeah, no. You do need that. Oh, no,
No,
you
no, I'm
definitely need that.
You relax. I know.
Plus 200 for the Bears. Minus 250 for the Steelers. Over under of 39. Plus, well, 6 is the spread. Either way.
I think I would take the under on that.
Oh.
I think I'm going under.
There's never been a game that's been set that low, set under 40 in the last 50 years that has hit the under when set under 40.
Don't care.
Okay.
Fuck it. Fuck punt it. Yo, I love it.
YOLO.
I love it. That's conviction.
The Bears are hot garbage. They are not going to be Fields is not going to be able to run for a 60-yard touchdown against them. How else are they going to score?
Okay. Let's see, Mike.
All right, so everyone,
No.
Robbie and Pat know how I feel about Matt Nagy. He's a
Oh,
dumpster
fuck
fire.
Matt Nagy, yeah.
He's a dumpster fire of a coach. He's not a head coach. He's just an offensive coordinator. If that, he's a clipboard holder. I mean, Justin Fields proved that he could do something without Nagy. He's going to have T.J. Watt. He's going to have all those boys coming down his throat. He's gonna.
Wow. Pause. What the fuck did you just say?
That's exactly what's going to be happening.
Yeah, he did say
Boys
that.
coming down his
He
throat.
did.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Peng didn't make a joke about
It's
it.
the-
I didn't
it's
need to. The
be-
joke was
it's the
already
best
made.
place for his
That's
brother.
true.
He's going
That
to
is
take a
true.
step back. The Steelers are going to win this game, and Fields is going to get sacked 6 times.
He's gonna be taken to Pound
Isn't
Town.
he already getting sacked
6
Yeah.
times?
Yeah.
And they're gonna win like
Yeah.
20 to like 6.
20 to fucking 6. Okay. Anything else,
And
Mike? that you
Najee's going to have a day.
anything else you want to say
Yes.
after that fucking pause moment that you just put on display?
Cheers.
There's Mike. He's chimed back in. He's licked his wounds and he's come back in.
Maddie.
Yeah, the Steelers have got this one.
Okay.
I mean, I agree. Justin Fields can't handle that
Under.
defense.
Under.
I wasn't paying attention to the line, so I don't know what the line
I'd probably
is.
take the under on passing.
39.
Whatever the fuck it is.
The total points line is 39.
And I
it
agree.
spreads at 6.
Matt Nagy's a dumpster fire.
The fucking dumpster fire.
I mean, yeah, I won't get super into it, but you have one job, and your job is to game manage, and you can't even do that. I think a more fun topic would be over under how long it takes Matt Nagy to get fired. Along
We've
with Mike
discussed that
McCarthy.
so many times, though.
Oh, really? Who gets
Alright.
fired first, McCarthy or Nagy?
Nagy.
No.
Nagy.
Nagy.
Okay, Nagy
McCarthy's not
should
getting
get fired.
Nagy should get
But-
fired first, but I
But
think
will
McCarthy,
he?
I think it'll be Mike.
McCarthy's
McCarthy's not getting
Yeah,
fired.
McCarthy's
How is he
right
not getting
now.
fired?
No
No,
way.
he's not.
The Cowboys
Dak
are
is
winning in
doing well.
spite of him.
Because
No,
Dak
he's
is
not
still
getting
there.
fired.
As
Terrible
long
with
as
game
Dak is healthy,
management.
it doesn't
Maddie.
matter.
Alan Moore really
Wait.
should be the head coach.
I have one thing to say about the McCarthy thing.
Let's do it.
If Jason Garrett can keep his job as long as he did, so can McCarthy.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. It's not.
Yeah.
No, I mean, once
McCarthy's gone after. I really think he's gone
No.
after this year.
No.
Jerry Jones does not want to say, I made a mistake. That
Nope.
it's not going to happen. I mean, I know that type of person. It's not going to happen.
No.
We'll see.
No.
But
Arms.
Nat and the Bears have a thing where they don't fire in season, and that's
just
the
their-
only reason
their
Nagy.
stipulation.
Yeah,
The more
Yeah.
question is who gets fired, Urban Meyer or Nagy. That's the more likely question.
Oh, Meyer's gonna just leave. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
Myers
done.
done. Yeah, he doesn't. give a fuck.
Meyer's gonna
Yeah.
take a job somewhere else. He doesn't care anymore.
Meyer doesn't care about the
Yeah.
NFL. Meyer doesn't care about the NFL.
No,
He definitely doesn't.
He doesn't like it.
I was going to say, Meyer
clearly-
doesn't have pride in anything.
Yeah, no, fuck no. He's a piece of shit.
He likes his bar
Um,
though. He has a very good bar.
He
That's
also
where he got
likes
caught.
Tim Tebow.
Eat my pony, let's do it. Ride it. That's exactly what he enjoyed. My saddle, waiting, coming, jump on it. All right, Arms, take it with your take. Justin Fields, Matt Nagy, Steelers. Who you got?
Oh wait, so what was the original question again for the
Justin
topic?
Fields looked great last week with the absence of Matt Nagy. Will
Okay.
he be able to maintain form against the Steelers this week?
Oh yeah, that's right.
There we go. Raj, your take.
TJ Watt. That's
Yeah.
it. Move on.
Hank, your take.
Steelers are gonna win. I don't think Justin Fields looked good. Like he just doesn't. I mean, it's fun to watch, I guess. Kinda. I don't know what the fuck to say about Justin Fields, and I'm not
Good
blaming
shit,
him.
Arms.
Just a fucking whatever team. Give me the Steelers. Give me the over. If it's up, like if it's the under I think it's like 39, right? Is that what it is? what it is?
Oh, yep. Yeah, it is at 39.
Give me the over, and only because there
39
are
straight.
times
It's
where
39
the Bears
straight.
can
It's
put
39
up.
straight.
Huh?
It's 39 straight.
39
Not
straight.
39
The
yeah,
Bears
not
can
39
randomly
and a
put
half.
up 14 points. I just think they can. It just happens. Whether it's making Khalil Herbert run the ball 97 times, I don't fucking know. And the Steelers have randomly enough been putting up the 20s on consecutive games. So like it wouldn't surprise me if it's like 41 or 40 flat, like and they just beat it.
Pat Fry move. What up?
If anything, I just wouldn't even take the over/under bets and just move on from this and just take whatever the
Pat
Steelers.
Fry was the DFS king. Okay, we know.
Shut
up.
But I would probably take whatever the Steelers is to cover because they have been putting up points. I mean, the only game against the Browns are the only ones they did it, but the Browns have a good defense. So I don't know how to go from there. But Justin Fields does not look that good. He made one really cute play, and that was about
Pat Z2.
All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and go with. I think Justin Fields gets the leash put back on him by Matt Nagy. He does. You don't see him run free the way he ran last week. I know Matt Nagy was probably just like, "Oh my gosh, he's running! No, turn on! No, don't run! Stop running! Stop running!"
And turn it off! Turn it off!
And we're all like, "Keep running! Keep running! Keep doing it! You can do it! You're free! You're free, buddy!"
But some of the times when he was running is because the pocket collapsed and he was escaping. So you think he's going to say, no, stay in there and just get sacked repeatedly?
You probably don't know how
I'm
stupid
afraid
Matt
of
Nagy
that.
is.
I'm afraid of him. I'm afraid of him coaching Fields into throwing the ball away in that situation instead of making plays happen. That's a concern I have. I was going to make a joke about Matt Nagy neutering Justin Fields.
I like that question.
That's gonna be close.
Hey,
tough.
you shot him down.
I don't
earlier.
know.
You shot him down earlier.
I know. Now he's coming with the good questions.
Oh. Go ahead, continue, Pat.
But overall, I think that I lost my train of thought.
I'm
I had
really
a joke.
sorry.
I had a joke about neutering and sacks, and it's gone now. So
Wow.
you guys
that was
can
gonna
just
be a
you
dark
guys can
joke.
just imply whatever. I meant to
Leave
say.
it up to the imagination.
Just toss that shit together and you'll find the
Say,
punchline.
hit it with us here in a minute when it comes back.
C2.
To me, this is just a dog shit game. I mean, Nagy sucks. I don't like the Steelers. I'm a Browns fan, so.
Motherfucker, you're the one who said Najee was gonna get overdrafted. Now he's RB5 on the year. I don't want to hear.
I said I'll eat my words. Sorry.
Hey, well, now you are.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
got
yeah.
it.
I
Did you
love
guys
you,
get
Rick.
the
I'm
neuter
just fucking
joke?
with you.
Did you
Yes,
get the
that was
neuter
great.
joke?
No, yeah,
That was
we
perfect.
got-
That was awesome.
He's got
All
jokes
right.
now.
Oh,
Oh, shit. All right, no, fucking let Toby say whatever he says.
Where's the block button?
It doesn't exist. Not here.
No, in this game, I'd probably
A
take the
plus
over
comment.
myself.
That was an A plus comment. Yeah, that was.
I agree.
I would take the over, and I think Fields gets put back into where he's gonna have. Nagy's gonna make him throw the ball away. He's not gonna run free like he did last week.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am taking the over on this here game, but I am going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers at that minus 350.
Come on.
Rude.
Look, let me have my joke, okay? Fuck. I didn't steal your thunder. I may have. All right, I don't know. But I don't know about that plus about that 6, right? I can see this being a 3-point game. Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot. You're asking for a lot. Yeah.
That's a lot of points for a couple of shit teams.
That's why I'm like,
Come on.
All right, I gotta stop hanging out on this show because that's the first time I've ever sworn on camera.
Hey, oh, really? Oh, we ruined your whole brand. Hey, if it makes you feel any better, Matthew Berry still follows me. So I mean,
It is after dark, so the kids aren't listening anyway. You can say whatever the fuck you want. You're
Yo,
good.
for real
Like, you
though.
know,
All right, let me
absolutely.
address this. If you watch my damn show while you're in front of your kids, what are you doing?
Good point.
Yeah, pirates have potty mouths.
I won't even tweet
Exactly.
a swear.
I probably should chill on the swearing, but I hang out with these guys on lives too much.
Something like that.
It could be a dad thing, you know.
Being yourself is the only thing that makes you successful. Be you. You
Except
will be
I
known for who you
I
are.
didn't cuss this much.
Or a small loan of $1 million. That also really helps. But that's
I've also never been cussed at as much
You got a good idea, Herms?
before I started.
Well, Maddie,
dude,
that's because you make
100%.
takes
I'm sure.
that
I'm
get
sure
you
it's
riled
the
up,
idea you have, Bob.
and then we just start going at each other, and for some reason,
I'm talking
people like
about
when
in
we argue.
my
Um,
DMs.
Oh, it go down
Oh.
in the DMs.
Oh, I sent you a DM, Maddie. So
You sent me a DM.
Yeah, don't ignore me.
Wait, duh.
You know the
Duh.
Hold on.
Duh.
on
no.
Doe. I'm not timing this well. It would have been a good bit if I'd been able to time that properly, but I do my best. Okay, not every bit lands,
right.
folks. You just have to.
We're almost through. Trevor Simeon will
What
be
is
the
this?
QB for the New
I
Orleans
have
Saints
no
this
idea what a
Sunday.
super sticker is.
It's like a YouTube thing.
They paid money to give us a sticker, to put a sticker up.
Like a sticker I give my kids.
It's in the YouTube chat.
Yeah,
Like,
if you go to the
like a
YouTube
little-
chat, like where you're at, it'll be a little thing.
Like
It's a little guy like dancing around.
SpongeBob. What is it?
I don't know.
Looks like a hippo.
It's a little it's
Like
a little
space
hippo,
hippo.
and he's doing some kind of dance.
I don't have the live chat. I don't watch myself.
Bob. I didn't get a DM from
That's a
you.
good point.
Were you being a poser?
Oh, it's a hippo dancing. Oh, that's.
Oh
really
wait, what
dope.
is message requests?
Message
That's
request
probably
would be
where.
dope.
That's where all
Holy
the
cow.
Simpsons.
See, you don't even
I would go
follow
micro.
me.
There's so many. Okay, wait.
Wow, Maddie, she's one of those girls. That's how it is. I see.
Jay,
No,
what
I
you
didn't know that
have?
existed.
Crazy.
No. She has it right by
Oh.
not letting everyone DM her
Exactly.
That's
unless
probably
she follows
I-
them.
Have
She
you
has
You
it
know
seen
what?
right.
Maddie's
If you
DMs
listen,
and
I
DMs?
was gonna say, if you guys listen to It's a Vibe, you would understand.
Every Wednesday.
No.
32 minutes.
I got
Keep going, Maddie.
cussed out up and down last week for a meme that I had on my Instagram for literally 4 minutes. It was insane. Okay.
Damn. Hello.
What's up, Dan? Eagles fan.
Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Damn, Daniel.
What's up, Dan?
All right, Trevor Simeon will be QB for New Orleans this Sunday. First, the Atlanta Falcons. Shout out to the Braves. He showed great poise. Trevor Simeon looked comfortable last week in the pocket. Could he make New Orleans? I don't know. Could he make New Orleans a six-win team this weekend, or are you not believing? We'll start with Bob, Mike, Maddie, and around the horn.
What if I were to say I am starting Trevor Simeon in one of my most important leagues?
I would let it fly because
I would say
have
who
you
was on your
seen-
bye week?
Have you seen the shit happening this week?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm starting him over Roethlisberger. And Heineke, I believe.
I'd say
I would do that.
How do you feel about that?
I would say let me get. Heineke's on bye.
So it wasn't Heineke. It's not Heineke then.
I would say let me get into what you're smoking though. Over Roethlisberger, I would say let me get into what you're smoking.
Have you seen Ben Roethlisberger play
Well,
football this
I
year?
was gonna say.
Okay, no, but But in Robbie's
Think
defense-
about that.
Big Ben
Think
is
about
out
that.
there.
No.
The last 3 weeks that Roethlisberger has put up some great numbers.
He hasn't thrown a pick in the past 3 games, and he's been pretty solid. I think he's like 6-0 for TDs, and it's been good the past 3 weeks. So
Yeah. So
I'm
I
okay
want to
with
say it might even have been Wentz that I started him over.
Ooh.
I don't hate that.
I fuck with it, to be honest. I do.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with Simeon.
It's a matchup, but you're making it. You're doing it based off a matchup. The Atlanta defense is dog
his
shit.
experience.
Yeah, and
He's got some experience. He's got some
Exactly.
experience.
And Atlanta defense is dog shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what's the line?
The best ability is availability.
Well, no, hold on. That's actually really important right now because this is actually a trap game as well.
Floss twice a day.
You have plus 215 on Atlanta, minus 265 on New Orleans.
The over under is 41.5.
Over. over.
with the 6.5 point spread.
Yeah.
Over, and
Saints are favored by 6.5.
oh, are they going to win by a touchdown?
I think so.
I would assume so.
Because that defense is such dog shit.
I'm thinking.
But because the defense,
I mean,
is such
Kyle
dog
Pitts,
shit.
though. I mean, if anyone follows me, they know I'm a big.
But Kyle
Pitts
Pitts is only effective if Calvin Ridley is still in that lineup, and Ridley's not in that
No.
If you cannot hyper target one person and expect it to work.
I mean, Patterson and
Unless it's
White
Najee
are past
Patterson is like
Patterson doesn't draw enough coverage in order for
Pitts
Pitts
had
to be
2 for 13
effective.
last week.
Patterson doesn't draw enough coverage for Pitts to be effective. Not even in DFS, I'm not fucking trusting Pitts.
I wouldn't pay for
understand
Pitts
the
in DFS.
amount. No, I'm not paying that money for Pitts. But do you understand how many points Patterson has scored this year?
An astronomical motherfucking amount.
Yeah.
And what
is
did
he?
you
Wide
pay
receiver
him?
3. You paid Hollywood Boulevard on the sidewalk dog shit. The white dog shit. You paid white
Not
dog
even
shit.
no, Hollywood Boulevard. You were in Compton.
Bro, yeah, exactly. There you go. Hey, yo, Rosecrans, what's up? You already know what the vibes is.
He's on Rosecrans.
So,
everybody.
I'm gonna I'm gonna. You're making me pick against Pitts here.
You got to.
I do have to, and I don't want to.
Let's
I
go.
do this to John all the time.
Mike, run it. I'm burying Pitts shooters in the dirt this year, and I'm loving it.
I think this game is.
Hey,
gonna be
Bovin, big time. Eat your fucking heart out.
Pitts is a dynasty darling, not a let's go this year.
Yeah.
Unless your name is Bo McBig Time.
Bo McBig Time.
Then it's all Kyle Pitts
Bo,
and
eat
any
your
and
fucking
everything.
heart out. I
Bo-
love you, baby.
Bo might be taking it one step too far.
I did call the game that he's going to shit on the
Tiny
Dolphins.
Go ahead, Mike. Go
Completely
ahead,
called that
Mike.
one.
So I think this game is going to be close. I do think it's going to be over. I do think Cordero Patterson is going to have a decent game. I do think that Pitts is going to have his run, but this is not. Simeon is going to eat this defense, not eat this defense alive, but he's going to keep this team in the game. And if he can get help on the outside this game and with Kamara, if they can get Kamara involved, I think the Saints could pull this off. Go ahead, Maddie.
What you got?
I got the Saints. I think this is going to be a decently high-scoring game. Who said that they were starting Simeon?
Bob.
Bob. I agree with that. I think that you have a good pick there. The Falcons defense is terrible. They're not going to be able to stop anything. So the only way that New Orleans is going to be able to tank is if they do it to themselves. This is penalties, all that good stuff. Also with Kyle Pitts, I do think that he's going to have a decent game. I do. Just because the amount of numbers that New Orleans has let wide receivers and tight ends put up, I mean, he's going to have a shot because he's like a unicorn for both. That's all I got.
Go ahead, Maddie.
Maddie went.
I'm done.
You already did, yes.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, you missed me.
That quick?
You missed a bit of everything. Yep.
I'm trying not to be dramatic tonight. So I'm
Please be.
just to the point.
I'm offended. Herms.
All right, so as far as Simeon goes, I think he's a quality play for you super flexers out there. I feel good about that. As far as the Falcons go, really the only thing I give a shit about is the mental well-being of Calvin Ridley. I don't care about anything else.
Hey, that's the best contrarian play of the week.
I fucking like it.
That's the best contrarian play of the week. Put him in every single fucking DFS lineup that you have.
Damn.
That is your last pick of every single DFS lineup that you make this week.
Can I ask all of you what you how you are dealing with that with your own teams?
Ridley?
What and Ridley?
I don't have Ridley shared.
I didn't have that fucking guy.
I'm
Rest of
keeping him on the
season,
roster.
dynasty.
I have him on my roster.
I think I have like 2 Ridley shares in Dynasty. I'm just keeping them on my bench right now. Not really worrying about it.
No,
I was screaming sell Ridley after week 1. For what
Which
you
is
said.
understandable.
And I know Herms, it hits home with you, and I mean, for me, I'm treating it as season-ending injury without the physical injury. Yes, it's a mental injury, but I don't think the Falcons will rush him back for anything.
There's no reason to either.
I think it should hit home with everybody first of all,
absolutely,
because everyone knows somebody who's directly affected by mental health.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm
no,
sorry.
I'm just saying I want to get that out there because I like. It's just like cancer. I mean, everybody knows somebody who struggles with it. Me personally, I'm keeping him on my roster. I think that he's going to come back within, it may be a couple games, but I think he's going to come back. And I think when he does come back, he's going to come back just like Lane Johnson did and just go balls to the wall and kill it. He's going to be in a better headspace. But that's just my personal opinion.
I agree. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be like rude about it. I
don't think that
Herms is very open about it, and
yeah.
I get a lot of information from him.
No, I wasn't saying it in a derogatory way. I was just saying like I want people to be able to realize that it's not uncommon. Just because of it was more directed towards tweets that I've seen saying they think that it's
terrible.
I've just seen some really shitty things about Ridley. And it just really bothers me because I didn't see those same tweets about guys having to miss games because of drug use. They got caught using drugs and all that kind of stuff. But somebody saying like, hey, I've had too much and for my well-being, I need to take a little bit of a break. People have lost their shit and it's just wild to me. I mean, you guys, I've seen so many comments about, oh, the Dolphins need to pick up Deshaun Watson with everything that he did to these women. And you're going to get mad at Calvin Ridley for taking off a few games because he mentally can't handle it anymore. It's just kind of ridiculous,
To me, that is a stronger person to know where you're at and know that you need help. And that's reaching out. And that
absolutely.
To be able to reach out and tell somebody that you need help, that's stronger than to end
not
up
even just
worse
that.
off and getting help.
Yeah, and not even just that, but there's nowhere in the NFL guidelines that say that they have to say why they're missing personal time. All they have to say is it's personal time. He chose to use his platform to help somebody else who's struggling. So fuck you if you think that that's not worthy of any support.
And nobody should. And nobody should. We're in the biggest worldwide mental health pandemic that there is. It's the first time that it's ever been talked about. But I mean, outside of that, I mean, to be honest though, like motherfuckers that deal with the shit that we deal with though, we have a lot of talents that keep us even killed and that put ourselves on display, and we're more than that. I mean, so like I just want to say as someone that deals with fucking shit, like, yo, like let us be great. You deal with the mental disorder, like, you deal with some shit. Yeah, there's a chemical fucking imbalance, but I probably know more about football than you, or I probably know more about comedy than you. I probably know more about, this, that, and the third than you. So, I mean, like, it is what it is,
I would also like to say, if you're going to speak on it, you need to be educated, not just on mental health in general, but also just dive into CTE. And the CTE crisis, because if you think that these guys getting drilled in the head, it doesn't worsen the severity of their symptoms.
I played since I was 28.
Yeah, you're just not paying attention. So I don't know. I was just using your comment to be able to expand on it because I do think people need to. I think it's important that people take a look at it from a different perspective.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
People notice I've been tweeting less and less lately. I've been like, I'll retweet motherfuckers when I'm like just whatever.
I love when you get your little accent. Whatever. I can't do it. You know what I'm talking about.
When the Virginia me comes out, like
it's a little bit of East Coast. Yeah, a little bit of East Coast.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What you got?
That was so good.
Let's skip terms, guys.
Yeah.
It's,
All right.
If you really want the Boston one,
okay.
sorry.
I had a whole segue. I'm a part of the Movember
ahead.
team. It's why I have a mustache. We're raising funds. I tweeted about it. Whatever. Move on. All right. So just check my Twitter. That's why I have a mustache. So all right. Yeah.
No. Herms, go.
Hmm.
I want to hear you.
What's up, Raj?
Shit. All right. So, are we still on the
Raj
same
wasn't
fucking
ready.
Singer? I know. Okay.
He's like, damn it, Herms.
Give me a quick take on Simeon, the Saints, Falcons. Let's go.
All right. Yeah. So, Simeon is whatever. If you want to start him, start him. I don't think I would in any league. I feel like there's much better talent that you can start. If you're fucked on buys. You're fucking buys. Start him. As for the Falcons, they're the Falcons. Kyle Pitts will do some shit. Although I think he will get shut down because now that Ridley's gone, they don't focus as much of their defense on him. And yeah, I think the Saints will walk out of there with the W. That's about it.
Bang.
Honestly, I fucking don't really care about this fucking game. I think Trevor Simeon's fine. I like Simeon. Like Simeon's a cool player overall. I've always enjoyed him. Just a guy, for a guy that was a 7th-round pick, and he's still in the league, still back up, still doing shit. Like that's good to go. Guys that I would take in this game is like Kamara. Tajay Sharp is an interesting one too for DFS. I wouldn't take Kyle Pitts, and it's not has anything to do with Pitts himself. People kind of want to forget that the Saints defense isn't terrible. They have a decent overall defense, not amazing by any means, and we got to watch Marshawn Lattimore get put in his ass back-to-back weeks, so that's always kind of funny. But yeah, I wouldn't take Pitts for this week, not for DFS. I would use him in fantasy redraft. If you have him in Dynasty, obviously you start him because you drafted him. Beyond that, give me the Saints to win this game. Do they cover? I'm unsure. But they will leak points. They will leak that shit ridiculously. But I don't know how much I trust Simeon to put up.
There's Herm's Movember link, by the way. Y'all see it?
Oh yeah, Mustache Novembers.
We out here.
To elaborate on Pang's New Orleans comment, their defense is 3rd in DVOA in the league right now. So they are a pretty decent defense.
Yeah, and the fucking Matt Ryan just hasn't been Matt Ryan that we expected him to usually be. So it's a very bad matchup for him. And I don't know what it is. He always does terribly against the Saints in the last few years. I want to say he's been pretty shitty against them. So give me the Saints, and I think they find a way to cheese it out and win the game and maybe get points. I don't know how many. I think the over is. After watching the Falcons lose to the really shitty Panthers, I don't even know what to think about them anymore. They lost to the Panthers, and the Panthers were fucking terrible.
Okay,
that's it.
All
right, Trevor Simeon, not great, not bad. He's gonna game manage this game and make sure that the Saints don't lose. That's about it.
That take.
He's got Taysom Hill back, so expect some crazy stuff.
Too.
Kamara's going to make some stuff happen.
Simeon's a fine super flex play. I think they'll be a 6-win team after this week.
Hell yeah. Hold on. Wait, what the fuck?
I forgot to add Trevor Simeon to my Scott Fishbowl team. I need quarterbacks.
Oh my gosh. Hey.
Did Ryan Fitzpatrick come back this year?
Cooter Doodle's about to go viral again for the millionth time.
What?
Oh, the Joe Reagan one.
The CBS one? The CBS one?
Let me
Unconfirmed, but CBS is running this before the Packers game. Cooter's about to do it again. Cooter's about to do it again. Justin just sent it to me. It's about to go down. I love it. Because she's just setting up for her next tweet. That's all she's doing. She's just setting up for her next fucking tweet. Let's get into everyone's upset of the week. Rapid fire. Z2, go.
Texans.
Pat.
Texans, and then I'll also say, give me Browns.
Pang, pang, pang.
Fuck, man, apparently everyone keeps picking the Texans. I'm gonna pick the Dolphins now. So I honestly, I don't think they're gonna do that bad.
Run that. No, run that, bros.
Yeah,
run
I think the Dolphins are gonna cover and then some. I'm just surprised that everyone's gonna take them to just get destroyed by this Texans team.
Woo, woo. The one time I let someone break one of Robbie's betting commandments, I let you bet on your own team. Don't worry, Jesus will let it slide this time. I'm kidding. It's only fucking jokes. Raj.
What's the thing? What? I think
You're upset
of the week.
Oh, wait, sorry, what? I was not.
You're upset of the week.
I don't. Fuck, I don't even know if I know the full slate of games this week. Let me just look.
What are you doing,
dude? I'm not.
Upset of the week or the gimme of the week?
You're
fucking
upset. You're
upset. The Jaguars are beating the Bills. Fuck it.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Who said that? Who said that?
Go.
Hold on. Who said that?
Fucking Raj, because he didn't even look at the slate, so he just said something. Just to say
Are you a troll?
Yeah, right.
Definitely.
He's close enough to the lower peninsula, so yes.
That is a full troll there.
You're upset of the week.
I think the Eagles have a decent chance of beating the Chargers. No, because here's the thing: if you look at how good the Eagles' secondary has been against wide receivers somehow, it's true, and and that's also why my boom bust picks over at The Lateral, www.thelateralff.com. I'm probably publishing it either tomorrow in the morning on Sunday, whatever. I don't fucking know. They don't allow a lot of top 20 performances. I think there's only been 2 or 3. I still feel good about Keenan Allen, but for those of you still holding on hope for Mike Williams or whatever, you're gonna have to wait another week because this ain't it. And man, dude, I don't know.
Don't make Michael Florio feel good about the trade he made with me. Don't fucking back up Florio.
I'm just saying. I got a cape for the 32 brand, but but either way.
I love that you said somehow like you can't even pinpoint it it's
it's a bit of a stretch now, but yeah, I don't know, the Chargers have been weird, man. I'll take Dan, I'll take the Eagles. Fuck it.
I kind of like that.
It's a pass rush, man. It really
Maddie,
is.
You want to know why?
Stop
You guys remember when you guys tried to argue with me about the Chargers and the Ravens game, and I said the right side is going to fuck them over? What's been happening? If you go back and watch film, they've been getting blown up on the right side. They can't do anything. He struggles when he gets that pressure put on him, and he just gets shut down.
Wait, why did you have to pull the whole hey, right now you should listen to your little sister because she's making a lot of fucking sense right now.
Because everybody argued with me for 20 minutes on the Chargers-Ravens game.
We did it with the fucking Chiefs game. We did it with the Chiefs. We did it with the Chiefs game too. That's why do you think this week we're all just we're just gonna shut the fuck up and wait to see what happens?
Here's the thing. The Eagles are predominantly a zone defense.
Yes, correct.
They've been sprinkling in a lot more man lately, and they've been successful. But yeah. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to have the personnel to completely hold the Chargers down. So I think it's going to be a really good game because I also feel like they stumbled onto something with Justin Herbert running under center. They're finally getting their run game going. They're doing things with an RPO offense, which I didn't think was possible in the NFL to be consistently successful. But that offensive line is thriving, and I'm sorry, not Justin. Oh my gosh.
Jalen Hurts.
Hurts. I can't talk tonight. Jalen Hurts, something with an H.
You didn't have to.
Jalen Hurts under center.
The initials are the same.
I have been having tequila tonight. But yeah. So I kind of like that.
It kind of reminds me of the Jordan Cameron thing from the league.
Oh my God!
Cameron Jordan, and it's one's black, one's white. You guys
should have heard me trying to talk about the Cowboys game with the Cooper.
I'm just unimpressed about Jalen Hurts, man.
Mike, wait, Mike, your turn. Mike, go.
Let's do that.
But
Maddie hasn't given her.
I didn't get to get my pick yet.
That's who's giving the Eagles.
I was trying to. Oh no! I was just commenting. I thought that was a good take. I'm sorry.
Hooray!
Are the Browns or the Bengals favored to win?
Bengals. I would assume the Bengals. Yeah.
It is the Bengals favorite.
The Bengals lost to the Jets.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh
go.
my God.
It's not happening
Hey,
again.
and the
It's not
Browns
happening
lost to
again.
the Steelers. Okay.
Okay, I'm going.
Still
Then
it's a
I'm
good.
going Packers over Chiefs.
Packers over
Chiefs are picked to win,
Chiefs.
right?
Jordan Love
Yeah.
over the
Like-
Chiefs. Nice.
I think
Minnesota over
Green Bay's
Minnesota
running the
over
ball.
Baltimore.
Oh
Fuck
wow!
that.
Wow!
No.
Wow!
Whoever in the
Mike,
chat,
Mike,
you better
this is-
bet on that one.
Mike was so petty. Mike did that to be petty as
Mike
fuck.
should have waited for this
That
one.
was purely done to be petty as fuck, boy.
No,
Mike,
I
when
had it up the entire time.
Hey,
when
no.
you
When
get
your
back in
team-
your league,
Mike, show me
Listen.
pre-show notes that you had that as a pick before
Yeah.
you said that. Fuck
I
that.
feel like that was a stab at me. That's why I said fuck that.
It
That
wasn't.
was
It wasn't.
petty.
I promise it was not a stab.
Well,
I
it's
didn't even
great
get
content.
to finish saying that Green Bay is going to run all over Kansas City.
Oh, they're gonna run all over us. Our defense isn't bent and break. It's bent and shatter and dumpster fire up the ass.
And Patrick Mahomes is going to throw at least one pick.
He's done that every
Just
game.
one.
At this
Just
At
one.
least one.
That's not even a take anymore. That's just like fact.
I agree with
Bob,
Payne
what
on
you
that.
got?
I agree with Payne on that.
Bob,
It's not a-
Bob,
that-
Bob,
that's
what's
just
your
a
take?
take.
What's your take? What's your take?
all right. I don't think anyone's mentioned it, and it must have been in the first half of the show. But the lock of the week is Minnesota.
Minnesota. Okay.
Big
So
beat.
what
Mike
Mike
just
just
said.
Mention
said.
it.
What Mike just
That's
said.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike just said that. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Let's
I
go,
was-
Bob.
I don't listen. I mean, I'm betting on the money line. I'm taking the over, and I am taking the spread.
Okay.
Like it.
Okay.
I
All right, let me
like
give a
that
quick
pick.
slate that I didn't do. Give me the give me Raiders over fucking Giants. Easy.
Oh well,
They're
yeah,
actually underdogs.
that's a favorite.
They're
Yeah,
already
they're
favored.
That's a
Raiders-
favorite.
They
not a
were
spread.
they were not the
Yeah,
favorite.
no, I would take the Giants on that one.
I would take the Raiders. All fucking
Fuck
day.
no.
Raiders are 3-point.
Raiders, and I guarantee that
Raiders have made this channel too
fumble
much
from
money.
Daniel Jones. All right.
Raiders have made this channel too much money. We're not doing that. Yeah.
That's a favorite.
All right. I'm doing it. Everyone's gonna hate me. I know that CMC is out. I'm doing it
Oh,
again.
I'm leaving.
Oh, isn't CMC
I'm
like
doing it.
possible?
I wasn't
If you-
heartbroken. Listen, I like
If you-
pain. Okay?
Panthers,
I
you
like
need to get off the
pain.
show.
I like pain. I like pain. All right.
Oh, you're a
I like-
masochist. Nice. Okay, sorry.
Well, no. Hey, whips and
If you-
chains, baby. Whips and chains.
You think the
Um,
Panthers are
Taking
going to
Carolina over the
be
Patriots.
Patriots?
No, I don't think the
Okay.
Carolina's going to be the Patriots, but that spread at fucking 4 makes me feel like it
The
can
legend
happen.
PJ Walker. I mean, come on.
Yeah, bro.
No.
Like, hey,
You realize what
second string
Belichick
QB,
does to
second string
rookies.
QB, second string QB. He's not a rookie. He's not a rookie.
He's
QB.
not a rookie.
They're going to
not a
pressure.
Rookie. Like,
They're
he's not
going
a
to
rookie.
pressure.
He's not a rookie.
The Patriots are
it-
gonna fuck
the-
PJ Walker without a condom. It's basically.
It's not Sam. It's PJ Walker. Like,
It doesn't.
I want
matter.
some
They both-
XFL shit. Give me. Let's go. Listen, in my defense,
I'm gonna hang
man,
up and listen.
Hold on. In my defense, I'm gonna put in a lot of multiple different cards. Okay.
Please don't listen to Robbie on that pick.
Yeah, please.
Don't listen to me on
Please
this.
I
don't
mean,
listen to
I-
Robbie, no.
I've been known to be a homer, but there is
This was
no
a hot
way.
take. This was a hot. Washington's on a fucking
Hot-
bye.
yeah, a hot steamy.
Okay.
Never mind.
Hot steamy pile of fucking Hollywood Boulevard shit. I know. I know. Compton, Bompton, baby. What's good? You know, hey, I had to put on, and I just, everyone says something different. What if someone hits? What if someone hits? It's okay.
What do you mean when Herms hits? That's that's. I mean, come on.
I'm just going to say I picked the Patriots to win last week, and I went over $700.
See, You don't know-
$742.
you don't know what's gonna happen. Everyone took all of my picks, so I had to
The
do some-
over. Okay, you better take the
Oh,
over in the Patriots game.
Wait, if I said the Arizona Cardinals, that would have been too chalk.
I see it at 3.5. By the way,
The Cardinals, I see that 2.5.
no, the Patriots.
You think Patriots are going to
Patriots?
win by 3.5?
What book are you
No,
on?
I see it at.
What
Oh.
book
Yeah,
are
that's
you on?
3.5. It shifted from 4 to 3.
Uh,
Oh, just now?
recently, like in the last day or two.
I'm on DraftKings.
Oh, okay.
Don't know hype.
I wish I
Oh.
could bet on DraftKings.
Oh shit!
Freaking
Hell no! Hell
Oklahoma.
yeah!
Listen,
Hell no!
I'm sending.
Hell
I
yeah.
will be personally
Hell no!
sending out the
Oh no.
whatchamacallit, the thing that you sign to get.
Dough.
What are those called?
Your
Bet
pay
slips?
slips. Your pay slips. Your bet
Affidavit.
slips.
No. Petition.
Petition?
Yes, the
Yeah.
petition.
Hey,
I'm
everybody
sending it
pause,
out to
pause.
all you guys, and I need you guys to sign it so I can bet in Oklahoma.
No.
Hey, I can't bet in California.
Don't
I
Give
have
a
to-
shout out to Hell No Hell Yeah, guys.
Hell no. Hell yeah. Hell no. Hell yeah.
He's closing his
Here's
job.
a
story
He's
about a
sacrificing
family.
his way
All right,
of life. for us.
hey, so those are all of our upsets of the week. Don't take any of them to heart.
Except for mine.
Except for the Texans.
Yeah, except for the Texans for
Deep in
damn
the heart
sure.
of
I was
Texas.
gonna say the
Also, the
Texans.
Jags
says-
beating the Bills. What's gonna happen?
Minnesota over the Raiders.
Oh,
the
I like that
Ravens.
one. I like
Ravens.
the Raiders or the Ravens.
I mean,
Ravens.
Ravens. Yeah.
I like
It's gonna
that
be a
one.
lot
I
of
like that one.
purple.
Yeah, it is going to be a lot
Kirk
of
Cousins
purple.
is not going
Yo,
to
It is.
this
It is
Sunday-
definitely a Prince game.
This Sunday
Prince
is going to
game.
be crazy because I'm going to be coming back from the fucking sports book Saturday night. Like, if anyone that wants on the Sunday broadcast, I may just make it a fucking free for all and let whoever wants to dive in. Because I think that this week someone's going to win a lot of money, and I want
And
to
it's
capture.
me versus Pat.
And I want to capture that reaction. Like, I want to be the channel that just says, someone won.
Somebody. Oh, sorry.
Want some
Once
money.
told me that they want some money off the Rumboyz Fantasy Advice. We were sitting on YouTube and we just subscribed, my dude, and we got in the fucking live chat.
Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming and they don't
stop
stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop. So much to do, so much to see, so much to do, so much to see, so much to do, so much to see, so much to do, so much.
They're coming down your throats now.
Oh,
Whoa.
Call back.
Call back. You.
All righty. And Bob, let's start with your sign off.
Oh my God.
Start at the top. Give the man a break. Let him chew.
He's chewing. Z2.
You can find me on Twitter at Z2 Fantasy, graphics, wallpaper Wednesdays, and that's about it.
I really thought your name was Zach. I feel so bad.
My last name starts with a Z. That's why it's Z2.
Man.
Yeah.
You can call me
Hey.
something different if you want.
Cash
Don't
on pay
call me late for
today,
dinner.
super simple.
Pat.
Oh, I think you said paying earlier.
I said Pat.
I
Hey,
thought
anyone
you
else
did.
want to interrupt? Bueller? Okay. You can find me at St. Patrick FF on Twitter. And right here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network on YouTube. You can find me Thursdays, Fridays, Sundays, and Mondays. Oh, and sometimes Wednesdays.
Pang.
Cash App Paying Picks FF. I did put my moniker up. Still writing trade articles. Still doing best ball shit. Still making videos. My last one didn't do as hot, but I still thought it was pretty funny. Other than that, that's about it.
Raji.
Shit. So find me right here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network on YouTube, Rumboyz Rush on Twitter, articles sometimes on rumboyz.com, and that's about it. If y'all want like a wallpaper, some shit, hit up Toby or hit up me if I'm the backup. So there we go. Yeah, but that's about it. Y'all have a good day.
Herms.
I am on the internet.
Just about it.
Are you done? That was it?
Yep.
Maddie.
You can find me at Maddie Kroll on all the social media platforms. If you slide into my DMs, you are subject to being subject on It's a Vibe, which you should listen to every Wednesday with these fools. I also write an article in the trenches that comes out on drroto.com. You should check it out because I write it and I need you to read it. That's it.
And you're on a live stream too.
And I'm on a
but this is your
All right.
favorite place to be. Mike.
I had too many things to list.
You can find me on Drop the Mic FF on Twitter and Instagram and all those things. And if Robbie's on air, I'm more than likely there. So that's it.
Them some. Bob.
Yeah, there's actually no reason to follow me. And there,
Should I unfollow?
We're all following you, so
I follow you, Bob.
Yeah, but I honestly, it does not matter to me.
I like the approach of setting the bar low because then you always exceed expectations.
He does. He does actually. He's a good.
That's how I've gotten through my entire life. That's fair.
I'm a nobody that does nothing. I will have. I'll help you out anytime you need it, but other than that, I'm not here for much else.
Hell yeah. Hey, listen, it's your boy Rumboyz Robbie of the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. I appreciate everyone for joining us on this journey. It's going to keep going. It's going to keep rocking through peaks and valleys. Ain't no valley high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river high enough, baby. If you need me, call me. No matter where you are.
Listen, baby. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide. Yeah, dude.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
I'm so
Ain't no
disappointed you guys didn't
sunshine
pull up
when
Autumn's.
she's gone.
I'm so disappointed you guys didn't pull up Autumn's comment that said "Say it with your chest, Robbie."
Did we not? Did we not?
All I can hear is the Kevin
Honestly,
Hart
you can find me
voice.
here every Friday here with unhelpful comments.
I love her comment.
Shout out.
Yo, we love Autumn.
Stay with your
Autumn
chest.
is like part of the show without being on screen, and it's so great. It's so great.
Why is Autumn not part of the show?
That's a good question.
I don't
know. I've been trying to get her on here. I've been trying to
work it out. We're gonna
Autumn,
work it out.
reach out and become part of the show.
When was I gonna know about this? What the fuck?
That's a good point.
She needs to make a celeb appearance.
Hey yo, cheers
Autumn,
to me.
Autumn, if
Hold
you
up.
want on, you get on.
Exactly. It's the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. We appreciate each and every single one of you. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment
You don't
once
have
this
to know
video is
football.
done. Yeah, you don't have to know shit about anything, honestly.
I know nothing about football.
How do you think I
And they
got
let
on
me
here?
on.
I mean, come on, like shit. What do you
I
think?
just regurgitate things I hear from other people. So
I mean, they put me on for my pretty face.
There we go. We need that George Clooney beard right there, you know? Hey,
There's that
cheers to
accent.
me. Cheers to you.
Could be the
all
accent.
the Rumboyz and girls, what it do. Dilly. I love and appreciate all of you. Subscribe to the channel. Like that fucking button. Ah!